can see you, yeah. Just waiting for your video. Hey, Nicholas. Last time we were doing A math homework and all those stuff lah. Any new homework today?
Yes, but it's not yet.
Movement of subs. Oh.
No, I don't need to. I ask you for like these two questions, these two pages.
Fair. Would you please screenshot them? Put it in. So question on biology. No question for chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you gotta turn off one of your mic. The laptop one, please. The laptop. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I'll follow you in the Jamboard. This is raw potato, yeah, should be, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything weird. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so you put for me the graph. Are you saying that you want to ask how to draw the graph?
Yes.
Okay. Only the first thing is two things. The axis. You gotta think about which one to put on the X, which one to put on the Y.
Thing is, right, I don't know how to draw the graph because like they say change in mass, right? They say concentration. If I put it like this, right? Like this is the concentration and this is the wait, I mean
which one is X and which one is Y? This is very important. If you randomly do it, there's a 50% chance that you're wrong.
look, imagine this concentration is this change, right? If I do this, it'll be wrong because the concentration doesn't change. I mean, does it? Wait.
Well,
I mean,
first thing first,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
do
Some of them is wrong. See, some of them is minus and plus. If the thing is minus, the concentration gets higher. But if it's plus,
okay. Let me give you a
plus
few
is the
hints.
concentration. Yeah, plus is
Let me give you a few hints. Your x-axis concentration is correct because x-axis is what you change. Then the y-axis is what you y-axis is what follows lah. So your x-axis and y-axis is correct. Now think about this. If the concentration is very high, you will expect the mass to decrease a lot. Correct? That's just what you learn lah. Correct or not? Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
So how come you're drawing graph like this? How come you're drawing graph like this? Your concept is, sorry, I gotta make a room for minus, okay? So that's X. How come your concept is, if your concentration is very high, which is here, let's say, then your change is also like that. That looks like a positive change. Now, how does that doesn't make sense what? For you lah. You still don't get the hint at all.
I get a hint. So the thing is, I don't know how to draw it.
Look, when you draw, pros don't draw graph, okay? Pros only draw points. That's the biggest problem I see here. You're not drawing the points. Just draw points. Don't draw lines. No need to draw lines. draw the points, you will see the graph immediately. So could you please roughly draw the points on Jamboard? At least let me see. Just roughly is fine. Show me points, not lines.
Oh.
Yes, Kirby. I can see your video now. Look sharp. The time is 6 p.m. Definitely better than yesterday. Wonderful. Yeah. Now, today I have a proposal. You tell me whether it's a good thing or not. Today we do a little bit more math. That means we continue from yesterday. Hopefully that means you are ahead of class. That is always a good thing. You go ahead of class. We try some exam paper, and maybe we call it a day, I think, because you're learning something new lah. And then tomorrow we'll do some chemistry physics. And then hopefully next Monday we can do some POA finally lah. Finally.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sure.
Before we do math, any homework that you feel urgently you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. Then
Oh,
let's
I get it.
Good, Nicholas. Now, the point and then the graph, right? You will be drawing a different kind of line, right? And again, you're still drawing the wrong thing. I still cannot believe it. You're very obsessed with this line. You're getting better, but it doesn't make sense.
But you need line what? Without line.
Highest concentration, most negative. Where's the highest concentration, most negative? Why do you insist that concentration go up, change, go positive? What's Give me the points. Give me the points.
I mean, wait.
Come on, man. Yep. Yes, that's just much better. Yes, but you still are not drawing the points lah. And your teacher will be looking for the points. You are kind of you're very insistent right now in the wrong way lah.
No, I cannot draw the points because there's not enough space on the paper.
Roughly, you're correct though. So now on paper, please draw the points. Your teacher will be looking for them. But now it looks very good lah. Now it looks very good. Okay. Kirby, would you please take your yesterday's textbook? Just yesterday one is fine. If there's no objection, we'll continue to the next part. Okay. Not this one. No. Something called cumulative frequency. Something called cumulative. Yeah, okay. Before this, yeah. Okay. Flip a little bit. Standard group data. After this, slightly. Okay, there you go. Okay. This is probably the first time you see cumulative frequency. Now you tell me, is this new or not?
Kind of.
Sorry, Kirby. Sorry.
Yes.
Can I confirm that your teacher haven't touched this S-looking graph lah?
I think she went through it like
When?
once. I don't know.
Once. Okay. Tell me where is your class right now? Just roughly. Where is he?
I think we're like about to finish data
About to
analysis.
finish this chapter, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, then it is true that we're supposed to do this lah. We're not even getting ahead lah.
Yeah.
But there's not enough space.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Nicholas? Oh, okay. Now, let me ask you, Nicholas, why do you insist that your plus is so high? Is 0.9, is it? That was the reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong with that. If this is your graph drawing ability, then you will have problem in math also. Now, there's nothing wrong with what you did.
2, like negative
Correct.
0, negative
Correct.
0.1.
You should have calculated from the start, but I guess this is just bad luck lah. Yeah, you're almost there, man. But yeah, you're right. You gotta do that. You gotta skip 2, cannot skip 1. Correct. There is no space. Absolutely correct.
So like negative. Okay.
Maybe you put the 0 somewhere first. Maybe you put the 0 roughly. Tell me where your 0 is. Maybe 0 is
Wait.
better.
Negative 0.4 here. Then
Okay, 0.2. If your 0 is there, I think you will be fine. I think you're totally fine. As long as they
0.2,
don't.
0.4,
Okay.
0.6.
All right. So Kirby,
0.9.
cumulative frequency. So I'm going to explain cumulative frequency. Yeah, I'm going to explain. Please go to the Jamboard. Again, you are not in the Jamboard. Okay, come standard. Video on. Go to the Jamboard.
Why please the thing? Screenshot the thing.
Okay. Now, Kirby, would you please screenshot your right page, make it clear, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. The whole thing until proceed. Okay. Get me the bottom one also. You gotta split it to 2. You were correct. You gotta take half. You gotta take half. Okay, Nick, that looks, yeah, your x-axis is a good idea also. You gotta skip 2 also. If not enough. Okay, good. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Okay, Kirby, half. Okay, that works. Okay. I'll make it slightly bigger. Okay, now I'm going to focus on the lower question first, and then I'm going to go back to the first one. You'll see the reason why very soon. I'm trying to explain cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is so easy if you understand it. It's just bonus mark around 8 marks if you understand it. If you don't understand it, then as per usual, things are just harder lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the points are great, Nicholas. I'm looking at point. Yeah, very wonderful.
Okay, the one in like 14 is gonna confuse. Okay, not mind.
Stick to the point still. Whatever confusion you may have, you gotta draw the point first before the line.
I'll draw the easier ones lah.
No problem. Now, cumulative is a fancy word, Kirby. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Just tell me what it means
Like,
according to you.
0.6.
Like something stacks up, you know. Yeah.
Something that what, right? Something that what, right? Accumulate. Got her.
Yeah.
So that's the point. So I'm going to accumulate.
Yeah.
I am going to accumulate the frequency. Well, this guy already have frequency. There you go. That's the frequency, right? So
Yeah.
look at me accumulating the frequency. Okay, so this is I believe this is a 6, right? This is 6. This is 8. This is 12. This is 8, and this is 6. You correct me if I'm wrong. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now look at me accumulating, right? Okay, so this is still 6. And then the second bar is suddenly 14. Because you would notice that 14 is 6 plus 8 lah. I'm accumulating. Then the next bar is 26, because 14 plus 26. And, I'm going to just continue now. Okay, now I'm going to draw 34, right? 34. Because, 26 plus 8. And finally, I'm going to accumulate 40. Okay.
0.9.
Now, 40 is not accidentally the total frequency. It's not accidental at all. 40 is, in this case, all the fishes. So all the fishes are 40. Again, accumulating until total, all fishes. And so you have a slightly different graph that if you plot the middle, it will look like an S usually. The S shape is more like usually it's like that one. That's just how the nature or our universe works. But you do expect some sort of S instead of a line. You don't usually expect a line. Just say. Looking very good, Nicholas. Yeah. Now you gotta draw the line in between. Okay, Nicholas, the principle is not to cross as many points. That's the wrong principle. The correct principle is to be as close as possible to everybody, not to cross everybody. Again, one more time, you're not to cross everybody. You are to be as equal distance as possible to everybody. We need to say, put it in the middle. Never mind crossing any point. It is not important to cross any point. Do you understand, Nicholas?
Mhm.
Okay.
So basically
So
like this
now, you are look. The 2 points are very far. You're not being fair to the 2 points which are far. Go a little bit to the middle. You're not fair to a bit more like that. Yeah, like this, you see that we are fair to everybody. You're not particularly crossing anybody, you're just being fair. This is a great line to draw. This is what they expect you to do in library, in experiments. Please do that. So Kirby, that's the only understanding of cumulative frequency. The rest is false. Any questions so far?
No.
Would you practice your cumulative thingy in the second guide? Just use a paper and then we'll go to the first question.
Okay.
Nicholas, your line, I like it a lot because you're being fair. I really like it. I believe your teacher will also like it.
before
just
that,
noting-
I need to finish by writing 14.
You sure you want to talk about intuition or can you settle it yourself?
I need to know. Wait, let me.
Yeah, just read first. Just read first. But I don't think you need to do everything with me. I
Negative
think you're fine.
0.2. Negative 0.1.
Kirby, don't show me your textbook. Instead, show me your working one. The first guy is 12, yeah. Okay, that looks like it.
More
12.
screens.
So you better work out the numbers first, right? You better work out the numbers first.
20.
Yeah.
I mean, looking good so far, Nicholas. Looking good.
Which test? Okay, let me get a pencil.
Pencil is a good idea.
Pen.
Okay, Kirby. So if you do it more accurately, you'll get a very nice graph. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you know what cumulative frequency is. That's it. Okay, that's it. Now, do you want to do something else before we move to the previous one?
I don't know.
Then we will move to the previous question, but next page lah, ya.
Each test you contain
Previous
solutions
question.
with different concentrations.
Next page, please. Page 20. Oh, no. No. I mean the Jamboard. No, I mean the Jam. Okay. So the graphs, let's say the normal graphs are this guy lah. They are just the same thing, correct?
Yeah. How come the temperature thing is like that?
You mean this one, right? This one is
the
his, he is, what do you call it? Because you realize that this and this is very far, right? But it's empty, far and empty. So they use this, this is an allowed sign in order to just bring it closer, because if not, then it will be very far. Would that make sense? This is an allowed technique, yeah, but mostly it's done by the question, not by us. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So nothing fancy, the graph still reads normally. Okay. Now, back to the cumulative. He say this is cumulative frequency. Again, how do we know that's cumulative frequency? Just read the question. What the question will tell you. Yo, this is cumulative. Yeah, cumulative.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the question 5 wasn't a cumulative, right?
I know. I'm using question 5 to explain to you cumulative.
Oh,
I know. I know.
yeah.
Because I'm not interested.
Oh,
I'm not interested in the question 5 because you already know how to find mean and deviation. That's why.
yeah.
Yesterday, ma. So, I just want to cumulative. Lah. So now back to question 4. So instead of giving you the normal, we'll call this the normal one. The normal one and the table is, easy lah to just, to just do. They give you cumulative law. So I'm going to explain to you how to do this reverse process law. This reverse process is more normal in exam. They give you cumulative and then they you have to calculate the mean lah, whatever, yada, yada. Then sometimes you have to construct the table. Okay, so I'll show you. So from 26 to 28, right? So to keep it simple, I will actually simply take 28. Watch, I am not taking 27, okay? I'm not taking 27. Because cumulatively until 28, this is 28, this is 8. So this is 8. Because this is cumulative. From 26 to 28, it's definitely an 8. If you don't understand this, we gotta talk about it, lah. Now I go 30, not 29. I'm not doing 29 at all. I'm doing 30. And then cumulatively, that's, I don't know, that looks like 18, lah, right? Cumulatively.
Huh?
So I write this 10, not 18. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then if you understand this, because that's all there is to it, you continue and finish the table and then check your answer. Nicholas, are you okay so far?
Am I doing it right?
Feels good. Feels good. Oh, highest concentration weight. Yeah, testing data, of course. I mean, because I know you understand, right? You were discussing a harder question on osmosis last time, so I have no doubt you can answer the first one, the second one, the third one. The questions are not. You may want to discuss E and F lah, maybe lah, maybe. And C. Can you do C? Can you do C? Try doing C. Yeah, maybe C is a bit new. I don't know.
Estimate the value. How do you
By the
was it
graph.
at the 14? Is it 14? Is it 0?
Yeah, it's where there is no change of mass. Correct or not? Where there is no change of mass, but you draw the line, then you find it.
It's here.
Yeah, then you quote that number. I don't know whether that's 14 or 14 comma. You better read your own
It's
graph.
14 grams per 100 centimeters square feet.
All right, and they might want an explanation. Oh no, they don't have an explanation. Yeah, they don't even ask you to explain. Okay, sure.
Wait, let me finish B first. It's not gonna take long.
Sure.
Is the potato strip lost the most?
Okay, Kirby. So the issue is I cannot read the graph very accurately because of the picture. You just gotta check the answer key yourself, okay?
Yeah. It's it's 9, 10, 6, and 5. Yeah.
So do you think all this makes sense?
Yeah.
Estimate as the potato strip lost the most.
The table, the normal table is what you need for the mean and standard deviation.
Potato.
Does this make sense?
Sugar solution via osmosis.
If they give you cumulative frequency, you cannot calculate the mean and the standard deviation immediately. Cannot. You gotta go to the normal table. That means you have to make it yourself, and then you can do mean and standard deviation.
Oh.
Make sense or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the good news. They also know this. The cumulative frequency is not directly applicable to mean and deviation. They know this. Now you know this. So, unless there's a good reason, cumulative frequency is very annoying. Introduce an extra step. Why bother? Correct or not? The purpose of cumulative frequency is not to make your life more difficult. In exam, they almost never ask you mean in cumulative frequency. They ask you mean if they give you something, the normal one. Okay, you will see very soon later. So the cumulative frequency has another purpose, which is to find the median very easily. Cumulative frequency is the best for median, like really the best. Okay, which this question is not showing you. I want you to flip, and I want us to find that question which asks you the median. Ah, there you go. There you go. Just nice. Would you please copy and paste that lower question to the Jamboard, which the page has run out. The Jamboard has a maximum of 20 pages. So time for you to make another Jamboard, Kirby, and then share it with me. Okay. This will happen a lot if you do online. So, might as well try it. Tell me when you have shared it with me.
How do I open the Jamboard?
Go to the main page, and then there's a plus sign on the bottom right.
Okay.
And then after you make that, you can name it, but share it with me.
Okay.
Okay, is it done? When you have shared it with me, tell me, because I'm not seeing it yet.
So the potato strip interest you have at increased interest. Okay.
Nicholas, would you put your paper a little bit upward, please? Nice.
Okay, I think I know what's the difference between the accuracy and the I know.
How? Tell me how.
No man, I know how to do reliability, but I can't do the accuracy. Reliability is that you can use 2 potato strips to find the average, make it more reliable.
Fair. How about accuracy?
You can put a cover so that water evaporation will not affect the results.
Because 6 hours is quite a long hours, and I would agree with you. There's always an issue with temperature also, but
What account do I share the thing?
there's on your new Jamboard, Kirby, on the top right, there is a share button. Yeah, with me, and then
what's it called? What's your account?
my email. Okay, if you want to know my Gmail, which you need to know every time, right? You go to Kirby01 again, no? You go to Kirby01 and look at the share button. You have my email there. Then you don't have to ask for me. Ask me next time, okay? Because you have to do this quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so might as well. Yeah, Nicholas, the rest I don't think there's much point. I mean, I don't think 6 hours is too short. Lengthening the hour doesn't seem to help. I don't think so. Yeah, concept of reliability and accuracy is not bad. Nicholas.
I think I sent it to you.
You think what? Sorry?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, let me try. Wonderful. And you name it Kirby02. Thank you very much. It makes me easy to notice. Now, please screenshot the bottom question. And then this is probably what we call an exam level question. That's what we're aiming for.
I posted it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Use 2 potato
So,
strips.
Kirby, let's say I don't read the question first. You can read it. Now I'm going to ask you to do one thing, because this is your first time looking at the exam level question. I'm going to ask you to prepare the, so to speak, the normal thing first. When I say the normal thing, I think it's better to be done in the form of table. Would you please do the normal thing, and then we will see for ourselves whether that is useful or not. So let's just do this once, and hopefully we can learn something from it. Nicholas, are you pasting this new question? You are. Good. Okay. So tell me, what's your problem with this one, Nicholas? Because usually your problem are very good and very easy to solve. Tell me, what's your problem?
Let me discuss the results of the initial. What? Wait, let me read. A scientist performed an experiment to measure the uptake of two types of sugar, A, B, and ND, by the cells of the uptake of two types of sugar A and B by the cells of small
Herbie, I don't want the bar graph. I want the table.
Table.
Why?
Table
Because the table, the table mean, for example, the
This,
table.
right?
No, that's the
This?
normal bar graph.
But then
The table,
this.
yeah, that kind of thing. That kind of thing.
Oh.
I want the table because the table immediately gives you, can easily give you mean and standard deviation if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nicholas, tell me, what is your problem?
Random choice of based on random choice of personal whim rather than any reason.
Why are you saying random choice?
Because
why
I don't know what the meaning of arbitrary is.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you. So arbitrary unit means I don't know what's the unit. When I say I don't know, I mean the question maker or the scientists don't know. It's not you don't know, The scientists don't know, so you don't know lah. That's not your fault.
So arbitrary means like unspecified.
Unspecified or I don't know what unit. The point is though, this unit and this unit is the same, even though we don't know. That's the point. Even though they are random or arbitrary, they are still consistent. That's the point. So it doesn't matter what the unit is as long as they are, the same lah. Am I making any sense right now?
I mean, I get it. You don't know what the unit is, but it's constant.
But it's constant or the same throughout, yes, which is a good experiment. No? So the scientists also don't really care for now, maybe because it's a new experiment or something. Now, you are the one reading the experiment result. Do you think you can answer the question? Simple for data. Okay, Kirby. So the table, you decide your table to be from, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 now. Is that your own initiative?
The question please say.
Oh, the question did say. Okay, never mind. The question did say. And so you're reading the question. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Nicholas, are you okay? Sorry. Okay.
Okay, wait. May I just ask the first question? Oh wait. Okay, look.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Like you see this one, which organelle must be found in cells that are conducting
active transport.
transport?
Yeah. Is it chloroplast? Let's just do a elimination. Is it chloroplast?
Can't be.
Because it's more for photosynthesis. Okay.
Yeah, it can't be nucleus because it just literally the cells green, I guess.
Okay. How about mitochondrion first?
Okay, the difference between ABD and C is that ABD are I've heard of them or even been taught them in primary school, and C I've not.
Oh, okay. Then let me tell you what's mitochondria, and it's not difficult to remember. Mitochondria is the energy generator. You might not know what it looks like. It looks like a short sausage, but the point is it generates energy for the cell, which is a very important thing. Okay. So Mitochondrion, just consider it like your battery or your charger. Just consider it that way, but it's inside the cell. Now, knowing that, I suppose we can eliminate mitochondria lah. Okay? I'm so sorry. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. How come
It
they
is
ask me this?
mitochondria though, right? Because as you said, it
Active
makes the
transport.
energy. So
Yeah,
and
active
active transport
requires
requires energy.
And you're right. Yeah, because the next answer will be vacuole. But vacuole is not necessarily active transport. No, that's fine. That's fine. Mitochondria would be a better answer.
Mitochondria is needed because it gives the energy required
Needed. Yeah,
for
yeah,
active transport.
yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, learn something new.
A vacuole generates more and helps sequester waste reduction.
Okay, Kirby. So maybe for warming up, can you do mean and standard deviation first, and then we'll go to median. Okay. After that, part A is a new one. But your table better be correct though. Are you sure your table is correct? Because if your table is messed up, then it will be a waste of time.
Is it wrong?
It doesn't look wrong, but it depends on how you read the question. You know what? We're still learning. It's not exam. Just check the answer key for now. Just check the answer key for now.
Okay.
How I do question 2? I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about question 2. Okay, let's talk about question 2. So you would notice that the amount absorbed, the sugar, right? The sugar is absorbed in the presence of oxygen much more than without oxygen. Correct? Yeah. But that's not true for B, right? So what is B? I need to check what's B first.
Huh?
Two types of what? Sorry, because your question is cut off at my side. Okay. Two types of sugar. Okay, A and B. Good. Okay, so some sugar requires oxygen, so that is effective. Some other sugar does not require oxygen that much, correct? Just looking at the data. Yes, Kirby?
The answer sheet doesn't doesn't have anything related to B.
Copy paste your answer to the Jamboard. I'll check one by one, but don't wait for me. You go immediately to your main. Okay, Nick, back to you, yeah? So, correct, right? Sugar A requires oxygen. Sugar B does not require oxygen for absorbance. So far, that's a very, very rough conclusion. Would that make sense?
Repeat that.
Sugar A, if got oxygen, absorb better.
Yeah, and
Sugar B doesn't seem to be too affected. In fact, it's quite negligible. It's quite negligible.
Yeah.
So for some reason, he is talking about active transport. So I would think, I'm just jumping here. I'm just saying that sugar A, active transport. Why? Because energy, when you want to release energy or when you need energy, oxygen is always involved. Now, do you know this or not? Sorry, do you know this or not?
No.
Oxygen is needed by us precisely for this, for energy generation inside the cell.
Yeah.
So in the presence of oxygen usually means, oh, I can do active transport better. Because again, requires energy. Oxygen is energy, not just glucose, not just glucose.
Yeah.
So far, so good? So the oxygen implies that you can use active transport. Now for B, the oxygen doesn't matter much. Then my just looking at the active transport thingy, that means I will conclude, oh, maybe sugar B no need active transport. Maybe it's just passive transport, which is osmosis basically.
Oh.
Does that make some sense? Because this is clearly jumping, it's jumping the logic.
So active transport requires oxygen.
Because oxygen is required for energy production. That is something that you need to do. Okay, that's the connection. That's the connection. So I guess this whole talk about mitochondria, energy generation, active transport, that seems like that's what they want you to learn, right? All right. And I don't see anything else. If I look at the context, this is active transport. I think that's what they are aiming for. Lo. I mean,
Discuss
I
the
would
results obtained with reference to the movement. So I have to say like sugar A uses active transport to get absorbed by the cells in small intestine as it gets affected by the absence of
presence of
oxygens,
something like that.
excellent oxygen. But sugar B uses osmosis.
Passive transport, which is osmosis, lah, I guess. Yeah.
Osmosis,
Mhm.
as it does not get affected by the absence of oxygen.
Not much. Not much.
And
Something
but it
like
has,
that. Something like that.
mm,
Kirby, sorry, are you stuck? I'm looking at your working. Kirby, are you stuck?
What's the ETF percentile distribution?
Which one? Sorry, which one? Which one?
The ETF percentile of distribution.
No. I told you
Yeah.
already. Don't do A. Don't do A.
Yeah,
Don't
but
do
I'm
A. A is
I'm
new.
almost done with
A is-
C.
Oh, you're done with B and C, yeah?
Almost done.
Just do C and check the answer key just to make sure that you're correct, lo. Then we're happy, lah.
Okay.
Warm up done, right? Let's check first. Then we'll talk about the A immediately. That is what I want to talk about. Yes.
so after this, I have some EMF stuff to get.
And but as per usual, let's agree on the questions first, lah. We
Yeah,
cannot say talk everything, right?
it is an indices.
Wonderful. Your EMAT or EMAT indices?
EMAT.
What? EMAT. EMAT talks about indices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
EMAT.
EMAT talks about indices. I'm sorry. Yes, EMAT talks about indices.
Sugar B uses osmosis to get absorbed by the cell from this.
How is it, Kirby? Is it correct or not?
I'm checking.
Okay.
Do I say affected very little, or like say there is
I'm improving your phrasing. It is barely
barely affected?
I guess we can say that. Now you'll see how your teacher, your teacher's ideal sentence lah. Then you can compare the concept and the words used lah, right? But I believe the concept is largely like this. How is it, Kirby? Is
Sugar A
something
used to transport the absorbed by cell.
I think I did it wrong.
But
Yeah.
Check one more time. Check one more time. Your
absorbed by
middle.
cell as it gets very affected by the absence of oxygen. Sugar B doesn't stick. Can
Kirby,
you improve my phrasing? How do I change very affected?
Yeah, no. The very affected is significantly increase or decrease lah. That's better. Okay, significantly increase or decrease. Very precise, nicer. There's one more improvement. Okay, Kirby, tell me, why are you using the table? Because you learned yesterday that once it's on range, you cannot use the table anymore. This already worries me.
But it's easier like to.
Yeah, but you cannot use the table, as in you really cannot use the table.
Is it significant?
What do you mean by easier? This doesn't make sense already. That means you already forget what you're doing yesterday.
It's barely affected.
Is this
Now this worries
wait,
me
I'll
already.
do something.
Yes, Nicholas. Don't take
I use the calculator. I still use the thing.
Again, Kirby, look at what we did yesterday. I don't know which one, but it's only yesterday, It's only yesterday. There's the table. I know this is the table, but this is like way at the start. This is the way start. That's not what we do at the end. What did we do at the end? Those things we do at the end. In fact, we do the last question. You remember the last question of the practice, the last bit. In fact, we did that. And you were correct. We did that one. You can see your previous Jamboard if you want to. I don't know where you did it, right? But
I have to do it through like the long way.
like what you are doing is already good, but what are you missing?
The FX
But
square.
yeah, you need fx, you need fx square. And by the way, you don't have the x yet. The x is supposed to be, 15, 25. Just checking lah.
Yeah.
The x is 15. If you know that, then good. Then you need fx, you need fx square. So do your fx like fx square. You don't need to write down the fx and fx square. That's not what I teach you yesterday. I teach you to just immediately plug in the calculator, right? If
Yeah.
you forget how to do it, tell me. Now, Nicholas, I see your stuff, but I need to know which questions you're asking. I don't want you to write down the fx square one by one. I don't want you, I don't want you to do that. That's a waste of time. Okay, what you're doing
Do
seems to
I
make sense.
Wait, let me
Yeah, you can do
think.
that lah. 5 times 15 square plus 12 times 25 square. You do that lah. Remember, you're supposed to write that down, I taught you, instead
Teacher,
of
is this
making the table.
do I use
Again, are you going to screenshot or
the
not, Nicholas?
17?
wait.
Again, come on, Nicholas. Come on. Just screenshot what you want. Whack. I'll check immediately. Very fast. Come
I'll
on.
do these 4 questions. I mean 4.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Then put it in. Come
not
on.
4 lah, but like basically even 4 lah.
Yeah.
Like,
Put everything. Kirby, why are you stuck, Kirby?
Do I put in the 15? I mean the 12 or the 17?
Yesterday we
Right.
discussed this. Is
We do.
fx
I put
square?
in the.
Is fx square?
I put in 17, right? Not the. Because it's
Not 17.
cumulative,
17
right?
is cumulative. 17 is cumulative. You put in 12.
So I put 12.
17 is cumulative. Don't do cumulative here. The reason why you go normal is because you need the 12. You cannot use the 17 directly. Correct or not?
Yeah.
12 times 25 square lah, and yada. Okay, Nicholas. So which one are you asking me anyway?
B.
Okay. I'll check B. You do the rest, right? You forgot what I taught you, right? I'll remind you what I taught you, okay? I'll remind you because anyway, it's easier, it's just easier, right? So, separate everything, 6 over 2 times 9. Separate the number, and then just put the b here, put the power. Power minus 4, minus 1, minus 8. Am I making any sense right now? You're a math student, you should understand this, right?
6b 2 times 9.
Separate the number, just keep it here like that, okay? And then now you concentrate on the b lah. This is what you're supposed to learn anyway, right? Again, tell me if you don't understand, tell me, because this is what you did here, what? It is very nice, what? I'm just doing what you did there, here. Again, Nicholas, if you're stuck, you tell me,
I can just get rid of the number.
Not get rid of the number, separate them.
Separate the number.
Not get rid of them. Put it on one side. What's wrong with that? Wait, you don't know this. Wait, you don't know this. Huh? What? You don't know this?
Wait.
You don't know this? I don't want you to do it your way. It's a waste of time. In exam, it is not good anyway. I don't want you to do it your way, okay? I don't want. I already taught you this and you clearly can do it. Let's not talk about the number. Let's talk about the B first. You can handle the number just fine. What? Your B is not so good lah, this power thingy. I want you to focus on the power. This is in this. Do you understand this part?
Huh? I don't understand how you split it up. You can just do that.
Nicholas, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Dang it, man. Sometimes you're very outbound. There, 1/3. That's just like what you do, what you did. That's your 1/3. Can you handle the power now, please? Your power is the problem, not the number. Your power is the problem, not the number. Do you understand what happened to the power?
No. 5.
Then how come you can do 7 minus 2? Now you tell me. How did this 7 minus 2 come about?
Oh,
Why is this
what?
7?
No. As in, what's the problem with this?
No, I'm asking you whether you understand that or not,
I
Nicholas.
understand.
Then I'm gonna erase it and then you redo it that way. Not your way.
But I don't understand. How come you can just do 6? 2 times 9.
Can we please wait, please? Just follow me sometime.
Okay.
Rabi, how is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're writing the right formula. Okay, good. Okay, they expect you to do that. What's the total x?
But the F is 60, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it is 60.
Okay.
Come on, Kirby. Come on, Nicholas. Separate the numbers. Just separate the number. Just follow me for now. Times, right? Times b power this. Stop doing that. Come on. Okay. Just directly go to b power this, b power that. Come on. There's no point in rewriting things.
What?
b power minus 4. And then what happened to the power 1 here? What happened? What should happen?
What?
Dang it, you say you understand. Minus
What?
1 minus a. Okay, then yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to teach you at this point, right? I know this is how your teacher teaches. Okay, so you just do lah. You just do. Just do how you do it first lah. Man, wasted holiday.
Did I do it correctly? I don't understand how he's.
Yeah, I know.
understand your
Wasted holiday.
solution.
Yeah, Kirby. So, Nicholas, can you just do what you did lah? Just, what is b power minus 4 over b power minus 7? What is it? Do you know how to do that?
B power minus 4 over B.
Yeah, do you know how to handle that?
I don't know what you just said.
Wasted holiday, man. How do you handle this? You tell me. Kirby, is it correct or not?
1
Well,
over B.
I don't know.
minus
I'm
1.
confused.
What do you mean? It's different, is it?
I don't know why the mean is so high.
Yeah, just the standard deviation first. It's wrong, is it?
My mean is wrong. So,
Yeah. What is your total fx? Did you do total fx or not?
yeah, it's
What is your total fx?
29250.
Tell me what's your total fx?
29250.
That's total fx square. That's total fx square.
Oh,
fx.
FX. Oh, I'll do that now.
Total fx.
Okay. Oh yeah. 50.
Man, it's like you're not an A-math student yet. If you're just an E-math student, I don't mind. But you're an A-math student, like. Yeah, this won't work, Nicholas. This won't work. First of all, you're wasting all your holiday tuition, right? So again, Nicholas, I'm asking you something very simple, very hard to get an answer from you. Tell me, how do you do b power 2 over b power 3? Tell me, please.
B
How do you do
power
that?
2. I just said.
Tell me, just write down. Oh man, just write down. What is it?
1 over B.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean,
Where's the 2 minus 3? Where is it? Oh, come on. Come
Oh
on,
wait, no,
man.
I
Where
say
is
wrongly.
it? Yeah, where is the 2 minus 3? It's like I'm teaching you the first time, you know.
Wait, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Oh, this is math error. I did.
You write down your FX, please. You write, oh, you already write down. Over
Yeah,
60.
2370.
Now, cancel everything, just AC everything. Can give me 2370 divided by 60. Just check that first.
Teacher, I actually said the wrong thing.
39.5.
Nicholas? Yes?
I actually said the wrong thing.
Which is? Which is what? So,
Is it?
Kirby, is that correct or not, Kirby?
That's not what the answer sheet said.
What does the answer key say? What does the answer key say?
39.3.
Okay, it's a bit off. So maybe something a bit wrong with our table, which is what I'm trying to say. Just something maybe a bit wrong. Maybe it's a reading
Yeah.
issue because reading the graph can be difficult. So we just check the number one by one. You're not very far off. Could you please do that? Check the number one by one slowly again. Maybe something off here and there. Maybe. Again, Nicholas, we're still not progressing, like, yeah? We're still not progressing.
Wait, I almost got it.
What's going on here, man?
I can do that. Okay.
Nicholas, are you stuck or what? Just tell me. Are you stuck here?
Wait. No, no, no.
Ah, man.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, man?
I don't know how to continue. Can I just do this? I don't know.
Now, Nicholas, let me ask you something, right? You're a math student, right? But you're memorizing stuff right now, you know?
No.
Tell me, do you want to memorize stuff? If you want to memorize stuff, then memorize it, like, it's okay, lah.
No, the thing is, I don't understand your solution. Your solution.
What a wasted day.
No, no. Wait, can I just do this?
Nicholas, I'll give you a few things, lah. You choose whatever you want, okay? I'll give you a few things.
Can I just do my solution?
If you want to do your own solution, then why bother asking me? Just do it then.
I wanted to ask you if I got it.
What? You still haven't progressed from 1 over b minus 3. You still haven't progressed. Now, do you want to do it your way? You do it your way. If not, I'll give you some options and then you just decide. Okay? I'll just give you option. I'm not forcing you to adopt anything. Up to you. You're behaving not like a math student, no? That's one option. If you don't understand, just ask. Now, Nicholas, pay attention. I'm going to say this once. Option number 2. B power minus 3 means I taught you some concept. Power minus 3 means it's lacking 3 at the bottom. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that means it is extra 3 on the top. Because it's lacking 3 at the bottom, it is extra 3 at the top. This becomes that. These two options I teach you. If you don't understand these two, then
I remember
you just
the
have to
second
memorize
one. I remember the second one. As in,
Okay.
I look at the textbook.
Okay, sure. The textbook won't tell you that, right?
It did. So, yeah.
Then if you can, please progress, please.
Oh,
Ah, you put -3 again. It's okay, Nicholas. It's okay. Don't care about your tape. Come, just run the correct answer. Yes, Kirby? Is it still the same table?
I think no, it's different, but like the
okay,
increase. Think
You're getting
my
further. You're getting further is what
my
you're saying,
main
is it?
increase. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
now you know the difficulty of this question. This is the difficulty of the question.
yeah.
Imagine what happens in exam. Yeah, Nicholas, your answer is correct. Your answer is correct. Now
yeah.
do what
But
you
now
want
may I
on.
ask
Yes.
why you can just split up the numbers?
Yeah, you can. You just can. There is no situation where you cannot. There's really no situation where you cannot. Tell me, what's the difference between splitting it up and not splitting it up? You didn't split it up at first, right? You didn't split up at first. What's your answer? It's still 3 at the bottom, what? Same, correct?
Yeah.
If I split it up, I'm suggesting splitting up because it's just easier to see. The answer is also the same. So even though you don't know why you can do it, I guarantee you, you can always do it. Now, that's my strong recommendation.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, whether you do it or not, that's totally up to you. Now, do some C, please. Let me see what you want to do.
Oh my God. This is
B, can I confirm this is 17 or 18? You check one more time.
December.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sorry. No, that's not 8.
17.
No, that's 17. You're
15.
correct. No, you're correct. You're correct. That's 17. I agree. That's 17. And
In
this
the
one is 32. Am I correct? Are we the same or not? Yeah, 32. We're the same.
that's what I thought just now. But it looks more like 16 now. I mean 18, right?
I don't know. I cannot see your book well. You're the one that can see it well. Right?
Oh,
You're the one.
yeah. Well, I
I
think
can't.
it's
I
16
really can't.
actually. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna spend 5 more minutes on this. If you cannot get it, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it. I mean, there's an inherent difficulty in reading the table, but you just have to try your best, no? What else can we do?
Yeah. I think the table is wrong. Right?
Okay, I don't know. These are my
I mean the
numbers, no?
answers looks
These are
weird.
my number, 5, 17, 32, 45, and 54. That's how well I could read it, lah. How well. Now, Nicholas, are you stuck here?
yeah.
You cannot. Then what is the method that you stuck? You don't have any method, isn't it? You say that you want to do it your way, but you don't have any method, is it?
I just know what the law says.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something. Why is this power 7 minus 2? Could you explain that to me?
7 minus 2. Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
Why is that 7 minus 2?
So it's 7 plus minus 2. So
Okay, then
times.
I'll put plus, put minus 2, which is you are correct. And then why is it minus 15?
Because the divide.
Okay, that's enough for me, That's enough for me. Now, you're very resistant when we are trying to do it in B. I'm going to demonstrate B, but it is up to you whether you want or not. B, power minus 4. Minus 1. Minus 9. Does this make any sense?
No.
Yeah, then why is this make sense? Why does this make sense? How come you can say this is minus 15, which you are correct? Why is this minus? Tell me again. Why is that minus? Because of
This part.
divide. Then there I put a minus here because it's divide.
I cannot. This part is a 2. So it's a 9. So I have a 6.
Bro, Why are you so concerned with the number, bro?
Isn't it? I thought that if it's
Why
different,
is
you cannot do
two?
it.
Why is two a problem? Why is two a problem?
Didn't you say, or like my teacher even say, if there's a number, it's different. If it's different, you cannot do it.
I never mix the 2 with the b. The two, it's 2 times b, right? 2 times b, correct? I just
Yeah.
want to deal with the b. The number in front is left by themselves, something that you cannot accept, but it works. It works very well. The 2 does not matter because the 2 is not part of b. I'm not doing anything between 2 and b. I'm simply separating them. When I separate them, this is an indication that I don't want to mix them. So there is no problem. I'm gonna take a shortcut. Okay, now copy
Okay, wait,
your
I understand what you
recipe.
mean.
Okay.
The thing is, what do you mean now is very resistant? I know b minus 4 can divide b minus 7.
Yeah, you're very resistant with this method lah, which you have been practicing in holiday and you just forget everything.
The thing is, I forget. No, did I even know you could just split up 2 times 9?
Ah, man, I'm gonna take a shortcut, man. You keep going back to that problem, which is not a problem, right? Nicholas, please copy the C clearly. I need to see the power. What you copy is not clear at all. Copy it to page 18. And I thought we solved all this at the end, at the holiday. Kirby, yes? We're not getting the correct answer, right?
Even with
I don't remember a single thing unless you tell me every single week. That's the thing.
Yeah, too bad then, Nicholas. Too bad.
Even
So
with
Kirby,
the,
can we just
quite
skip?
horrible.
Can we just skip the table? Can you skip the table? Just skip the table, okay?
but even with the mean from the uncle key, it's
What?
still not working.
Yeah, because
But-
the table is not in agreement with the question. Our mean is
Yeah,
different, means something in the table is different. Make sense, Kirby?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man, both of you today. Kirby, go to the exam paper and get a cumulative frequency
I
question.
cannot remember, mommy. It's a new topic.
Okay, now Nicholas, I'm going to take a shortcut, okay? Go to the next page. I'm going to take a shortcut first. I'm going to aim at the important thing first. Okay, go to the next page. Okay, I'm going to pretend that the tree is not there so we can discuss the important thing. Okay, the tree is not there. It's going to come back later. Okay, now the important thing, at least according to me, H separate from J, separate from K. Any objections so far?
No.
The H has a -5 power 2, right?
Yeah.
This, just to remind you, this means -5 times 2.
Yeah.
Okay, then there's a 1 here, power 4. So plus 1 times 4. Will this be okay?
Yeah.
Now, forget the 3, okay? Forget the 3. Don't remember the wrong things. Now the J, -9 times 2. Any objection?
No.
Plus 3 times 4. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
And then finally, the K. Now you're going to do that for me. What is K?
It's K. It's 2 plus
1 times
16.
2. Yeah, plus what?
-16.
-16, which is fine. Now you do all that, and then we're going to bring the 3 back.
And
I'm going to erase this, okay? Can I erase this? Can I erase this and you do it yourself? If you cannot, I won't erase it.
I can do it myself.
Okay.
But, right. I know how to do all the things you're telling me. It's just that I still don't have a reason why you can. Okay, I mean, talking about C now, So
Yeah, we're
since
talking
you're
about
not
C now.
since you're not putting the 3 there, I think what you're trying to do, you're trying to split it up, but still, how do you split it up?
Look, Nicholas. If you do this and then you put the 3 in, I don't care. Now, are you saying if you put the 3 in, you cannot do this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Then that's it. I cannot teach you. Because why? Because you have no problem separating H from J. You have no problem with that. You have no problem separating J from K. You have no problem with that. But you have a problem separating 3 from H, from J, and from K. 3 is so different from H. H is so different from J. J is so different from K. So you treat them separately. That's what's happening here. What?
so can I just
Then add in front times 3 power 4. And then that's it. Finish what?
can I just do this?
I mean, up to you as long as it's correct. Okay, Kirby, I'm going to teach you the median, okay? I'm going to teach you the median.
Yeah.
Right? The median is the middle guy. I taught you cumulative frequency is the best for median. The median is the middle guy. Where? Are you looking at the time or are you looking at the frequency to find the middle guy?
The time, right?
No, the frequency.
Huh? Oh. Then 4 is the median.
The position of the sorry, you're using your new graph, right? You're using your new graph. Remember, every time we talk, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Right. So the middle guy is at 100. If that makes sense? 100
Yeah.
touch 4. Yeah. The middle guy is at position 100. That guy is number 4, and you will be correct. Now, let me explain lower quartile and upper quartile. So easy to understand. Median is actually at position 50th, 50%. 50%.
Yeah.
Lower quartile is at position 25%, and upper quartile is at position 75%.
Yeah.
Very easy to find. Here's a lower quartile, here's your upper quartile. You just whack separately like that. Check the answer key.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicholas, are you done with C?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm correct.
Do you have the answer key? If not, let's just do D. Let's just do D. Let's just do it the way. Let's just do it your way. Let's just do it your way. Okay. Let's just do it your way.
I'm checking the answer.
Yeah, what would that be, Kirby? You take your time and find out what that is.
H minus 5, J minus 9, K2 times 3H, J3, K minus 4. Ayan ho.
What is that, Kirby? What is that? 3.12.
3.12.
3.12.
3 minutes and 12 seconds.
3.2 you mean? Okay, understood. You're right.
Yeah.
Just close. I remember right.
3.2. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Nicholas, are you ready to do D? Okay, for Kirby, the interquartile range is simply very simple.
It's
Upper
25
minus
to
lower.
50, right? Oh.
Yeah, upper minus lower. Upper minus lower. Interquartile is upper minus lower. So 5 minus 3 minute 12. No, it's okay, Nicholas. I'm just following what you're doing. You just do what you want.
No.
I'll follow your method.
I'll explain to you later how my brain.
Your minus 3 is wrong. Your minus 3 is wrong. Even though you
understand
your minus 3 is wrong.
I thought you
Your
should
minus 3
understand
is
how
wrong.
my brain works already, but you don't.
Nicholas, your minus 3 is wrong.
I mean, plus, oh my, what? Yeah, I wasn't. I was
You
not
weren't
focusing
thinking.
and
Yeah,
lose
I know. You weren't. I know. Kirby, the range is from maximum to minimum.
Yeah, it's 1.8, right?
No, that's interquartile, the range. I'm talking about the range. The range from
The
maximum
range?
to minimum.
7 to 2.
Yeah, 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2.
Yeah, 5 and
Yeah, something like that.
1.8. Right?
Now, do you know box and whisker?
No, kind of.
So box and whisker, you have 5 points, right? Whatever that
Yeah.
is, the box and the whisker, this is your minimum, this is your maximum, right? This is your Q1, your lower quartile, Q2, median, Q3, upper quartile. You just have to put in all the numbers to draw the box and the whisker. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
This is 2, this is 7, this is 3.2, this is 5, and this is 4, something like that. Okay, Nicholas, good. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, yeah, correct. Yeah. Okay, sure, Nicholas, if that's what you want, sure.
what?
No, if that's what you want, it's okay, Nicholas. You're at least doing it correctly. Continue, please, continue.
Okay.
Kirby, I can see it. Okay, good. Yeah, so nothing difficult, yeah, Kirby, yeah, nothing difficult.
Yeah.
This is what they expect you to do in exam, right? Do one more question and then we can go to exam paper.
What?
Any question is fine. Any question with the cumulative frequency graph is fine. Okay, Nicholas, good job. Yeah, this one is tough. Yeah, that is definitely exam level. The two combined. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest exam question they can ask you already, right? It's not that hard, but it has two. There's two graph. Okay,
Yeah.
let's practice that.
Yeah.
Nicholas, can I confirm that you are checking?
Yeah.
Why is your N 31? Your N should be 33.
Oh. Why is it that you wait?
Come on, man. If you're doing your way, at least do it correctly, lah. Come on, man.
Sorry. I forgot to
Come on, man.
get it correctly.
Okay. Yeah, Kirby, you will notice that this involves a bit of an accurate drawing and reading. So you do have to be a bit slow here, lah. That's fine.
That for 9.
I cannot see it, Kirby. Like I told you, it's really up
Oh,
to
yeah,
you at this
yeah.
point. I can only roughly, okay? It is a dependent on you, lah, right? It is. So
Yeah.
just treat it as a practice, lah. You're not supposed to rush in this question. It gives you a lot of marks in exam, so do it well, lah. Don't do it fast, do it well. Okay, same thing with you, Nicholas. If you can do it well, I don't mind, lah. It's just that right now you're making mistakes, lah. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, you're making mistakes, then Okay, come,
Yeah,
Nicholas. Can we move to question E? Question E will be much tougher, lah. Much tougher. Can I confirm that there's a minus in the middle?
Yeah.
And then there's a plus at the third one. The third one is a plus.
It's a plus.
Oh, this question is crazy. Now, you believe me or not, F is easier, lah. If you want to do, you can do F first. But if not, you can try E.
Let's do E.
All right, then. Let's see how you did. Kirby, just to confirm your position Q1. What is your Q1 position?
What Q1?
Lower quartile. Lower quartile is Q1. Because you interquartile, you need
Q1 is
Q1.
125.
Okay, your teacher want to see you write down the 1 to 5 and then label it Q1, like kind of give him, give him the certainty lah, right?
Okay.
Same thing with the Q3. You want to label 375 and Q3 also. Okay, kind of
Q3.
makes him happy lah,
Mm.
right?
How about
It's not quite
the middle, the median? Do I name it Q2?
Yes, it is Q2. It's just that in this question they already label it for you, so I guess it's okay lah, yeah. No, they haven't. No, haven't. You should label it Q2. I'm sorry. You should label it Q2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Q3, Q2, Q1. Yeah, that makes him happy, makes them happy. You're doing well so far, Nicholas. Nicholas, doing well. Good. Then,
Wait.
if you want to do it your way, do it correctly, please. Right?
Okay.
Uh,
Nicholas, if you want to do it your way, you do it correctly, okay?
What am I
What
doing
is the
wrong?
power of 8? What is the power of 8 originally? What is the power of 8 originally?
1, so it's negative.
So how come 8 power 1 on top gets to move to the bottom? Is it because of q power 1? Power minus 1? Is that the reason? Nicholas, stop lumping the 8 and the q together. That's your problem. 8 is power 1. Q is power minus 1. They are separate entity. If you want to move the q down, stop involving the 8. The 8 stays on top. This is not my method already. This is your method. Stop lumping them together. Move your paper up, please.
am I correct?
I don't know, Kirby. Really, I don't know. It looks
Oh,
about right, though. It does look about right. It does
I'll
look like
check
it, but
on
I
this.
cannot tell. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Simplify, Nicholas. Simplify. Come on. Come on. It's 2 minus 3a. Come on. Come on. It's 2 minus 3. I know you gotta check things, but come on.
Joe.
Yes, Nicholas. Yes.
It's Q3, right? How do I?
There's a q power 2 on top and q power 3 at the bottom. Can't you do something about
yeah.
that? Come on, Nicholas. Focus. Come on. Do something.
It becomes and I have run off.
True enough. Just cancel it. Yeah, just scratch something. Just
Just become a
there.
Q and there's nothing here.
That looks great. That is correct. Yes, thank you very much. You are correct. Absolutely correct. Now continue. Kirby, just to confirm that you are a bit off from the answer key, is it? A bit off,
Yeah,
is it?
just like 1 or 2.
Which is fair, I think. It's fair, like, because it's a very big scale. It's fair.
12 p square minus 8 p square plus 25 p square.
Can you do something about that?
29 p square.
Yeah, looks about right. Okay. Your problem is that you lump the 8 and the q power minus 1 together. That was your problem originally. So it turns out that
Okay,
in
I
your
know that
own
the
method,
0 already automatically makes us the middle one 1, 0, 1. 1. So literally
Nicholas,
does nothing.
Nicholas, you say that you cannot separate, right? My method confuses you, right? Correct, right?
Yeah.
In your own method, you have the same problem. You are just now lumping the 8 and the q power minus 1 together, and that causes problem.
Okay.
So it turns out that even in your own method, you got to separate it from q power minus 1. Whether you can accept this or not is a different matter, fair enough, but your own method has the same problem. Okay, now let's see whether you can deal with this. I think that's the main point today, right? Let's see. See. Okay, so far so good. Kirby, are you stuck in the application question?
I'm thinking.
Sure thing. Your method is currently okay, good. Wonderful, good.
Wait a minute. I'll do that.
Huh?
Yes, Kirby, what is it?
It says that I'm wrong. It says that, but like, isn't it A? Because the like
Yep, machine A,
A
yes.
is higher at 500.
Wait, teacher, I need to make sure.
The frequency.
Teacher,
Yes.
you see the x, you see this
Sorry,
4
just a minute.
and then I make it 4x squared. I can plus this x3 to make it 4x5, right?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Or I can just
Or you can just do 15, right? Or you can just do 15. Finally, you're acting a little bit like a math student. Kirby, yes, 502 and 507. Now, what is your concern here?
I said because the question asks which machine is more likely to like meet the target for 500 grams, right? And like the frequency for A is
You're supposed to use
for
median.
500,
Kirby,
but
you're supposed to use median for that, not
it's like
Q3.
350.
You don't use Q3, you use Q2.
No, but like for the 500 grams, for the 500 grams, it's A has more, right?
Bro, listen to me. Why are you using Q3?
Q3.
Tell
No,
me
not
why you're
Q3.
using Q3.
Just like because it's closer to 500 and the frequency is higher. I'm not pointing at Q3.
Let me tell
The
you my
500.
concept and see whether you can compare, like, yeah? Okay, let's compare.
Yeah.
More likely, right? The question is more likely. More likely, you either use mean or median, keeping it simple.
Oh.
In fact, mean is better, but you don't have mean here. In fact, mean is the best thing. But again, we don't have mean. So the next best thing is median.
Oh yeah.
The Q2 of machine A is 400 something. The Q2 of machine B is 500, I believe. Like it looks like a 500 to me.
Yeah.
Or 501, I don't know. So obviously, from that point of view, the second best thing called median, machine B is more likely.
Yeah.
Even though mean is the best thing. Right? Something
Oh.
like that. I hope that
Yeah.
makes some sense. I hope that.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicholas, we still
sorry,
have 1
wondering,
minute.
teacher,
Would you like to
looking
do?
at my answer sheet.
Oh, all right, sure thing. Because I
I'm
cannot see your
checking.
work, yeah. I cannot see your work at all, yeah.
Answer sheet has a simple letter.
Okay, Kirby, that's your application question.
Yeah.
Now, this is exam-like. This last question is definitely exam-like. Now, again, I need you to think about where your teacher is. If you really don't know, then you tell me, like, it's just vague. But if it is possible for you to remember, where is he? Is he before this? Is he after this?
I think she's like I think she went through everything already. Like I don't know. But we're still in chapter 2.
The class is just The class is not very clear, isn't it, Kirby?
Yeah. I think we finished everything. I don't know. But we haven't started chapter 3.
So that one is confirmed lah. You are not at probability, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
Jim.
yet.
What do you think, Nicholas? Yeah. What do you think? Because I cannot
I-
see your working, I cannot see your working.
I am correct. 4/x.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm quite happy that you're correct. That much is true. That much is true. And looks like you have the habit of separating 4 already. Good. Good for you.
And now it's conveniently 7:30. So
Yeah. Okay, Nicholas and Kirby. Not as much progress I would like from both of you lah, but not so bad also lah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kirby, I'll see you tomorrow. And Nicholas, I'll see you on Monday.
bye-bye.
Right? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Josh, I can see you. Could you give me updates, please?
Hi, yeah, I have a class test tomorrow for chem.
On what subject?
Redox and
Right.
electrochem.
Electrochem, as in electrolysis,
Yeah,
you mean?
electrolysis. This is why I picked some questions already from page 11 to 14 onwards.
11. Okay, 11. Okay, good, good. So you're saying that you already finished whatever questions you have from your teacher.
She didn't give any.
She
Like,
didn't.
she did, but like, yeah, I finished it sort of. It's like the simple electrochemistry. She went through it as well. So
So you're saying that the electrochem chapter is actually not finished yet. Is that what you're saying?
no, we're done. We're on reactivity series now. Yeah, we're done.
But
Yeah.
he does what? Huh? I'm very confused right now. But you're
No,
the one that told me it's very weird, lah, right? Yeah.
It is very weird, but we're done though. Yeah.
Seriously? Let me confirm one thing. She talked to you about the copper purification thing in electrolysis. Copper electrode moving, remember the copper electrode thingy, like one copper electrode will be gone and the copper will be deposited in the other copper electrode, thus purifying the copper. Did you remember any of that? No?
Purifying the copper. Is it the one where you coat the copper?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
copper kind of coats at the other end,
Yeah,
lah,
yeah,
kind of.
that one, yeah. That's
She
done.
talked about that. She talked
Yeah.
about it.
She
She
did.
also talked about batteries.
Yes, she did.
Without even discussing, for example, here's the question, like copper electrode and zinc electrode in a battery, right? In a cell. Without the proper understanding of copper is less reactive than zinc, really. That's what happened in class, really.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
But like,
never mind.
after that, we quickly went into reactivity series. Quickly,
After
like quickly, really quickly went into
I'm very
reactivity series.
confused. I'm very confused. There's a reason why electrolysis is the last chapter before chem. There's always a reason for that. Okay, never mind. It's not your fault. Right? Okay, so I guess if you do exam level questions, not your school question, like this all exam level, I guess it will be more than enough for tomorrow lah, because I don't think your teacher can give you something too hard lah. I guess maybe. I don't know. Okay, all right, sure. Okay. Okay, tell me in question 11, page 11, I'm sorry, page 11, is this electrolysis or is this battery?
Battery.
Sure. Do you know how to do battery?
More
Do you need a quick
reactive
refresher?
that
The more
will
reactive one, okay,
lose electrons. Oh, no.
correct.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
correct,
yeah,
correct,
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
He will volunteer to do that, lah, right?
Yeah.
And what happened to the other guy?
He will receive electrons and
But
Just
nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to him. Even though he receives the electron, you must understand, nothing will happen to him. Because anyway, how can copper be copper minus? I mean, think about it. Copper cannot be copper minus, but zinc will happily become
Gen 2 plus.
Zinc 2 plus. He
Mm.
will actually volunteer to do that. That's why
Yeah.
this process is very easy. But copper will not receive the electron. Even in copper, the electron will just pass through copper because no metal will become negative, none whatsoever, if this makes sense. If this doesn't make sense, please tell me.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Therefore, question B is a very important question because you have to answer, so where does the electron go to? Who is receiving the electron? It's not copper. Copper is just, passing through. Who is receiving the electron? If you forget, please tell me.
Should be zinc.
There are,
Oh wait,
I teach you, right? I
copper
teach
two
you, right?
sulfate. No.
Copper to sulfate. So you list down the candidates. You list down the candidates. The
Yeah.
candidate is copper metal, which is not going to happen, right? Zinc 2 plus is a candidate. Copper 2 plus is a candidate. H plus is a candidate. That's why I teach you.
Yeah.
So obviously from all this, the
H
least
plus.
reactive one with a jump up lah. Okay, this will lose and this will lose and this will win lah.
Wait.
Now again, if this is
Oh,
not
yeah.
how,
No, yeah.
if this is not how she told you or teach you, use my method lah. Use my method. I'm guessing this is not how she teaches you lah. List down the candidates. Let's talk about who win, who lose. That's not how she explain things. Yes, no, no.
I think she does list it down. She just tells like list it down on like two separate ones. So like one is the cation, one's the anion. I
You
think
know
she
what?
does.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you understand my method, right?
I do. Yeah.
I guarantee that my method works in exam, like in prelim and O level, because that is it is realistic. I don't know how to explain it. It is according to what happens in reality. So if you think about it that way, you will very likely to arrive at a good answer. Right? That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Right? So please do my method. Please do my method.
Wait, when you say ionic equation, it's not supposed to have electrons, isn't it?
No, ion equations, especially for electrolysis, will require electrons because this is electrolysis. Again, it's not because ionic equation usually have electron, but because this is electrolysis. And like it or not, the reaction at the one of the anode is a half. So the half must always contain electrons. When you combine both half, then the electron disappear.
Oh,
So
at this
last
point, they want
time,
us to combine.
correct. No, they don't want you to combine. If they say copper
Oh
electrode,
yeah,
then clearly it's half
electrode,
lah.
yeah.
It's half, right? It's no, what you're doing is correct. It's copper 2 plus. Now you're confusing yourself already.
Wait,
Yeah, copper 2 plus is already correct.
so
Now,
raise-
again, why is the electron here? Because it is half. It's a half reaction.
Yeah.
In the full reaction, the electron, so to speak, disappear. That's not really true, right? The electron just, balance out, like, basically. Yeah. But that's why previously, when you learn ionic equation, you don't see electron because it was a full reaction. You don't get to see the electron, which is precisely why you learn redox, to bring out the electron. That's the sole reason why you learn redox, because in any ionic redox equation, turns out the electron is always there. Back to electrolysis, this is half-half. So in halves, there are always electrons. And that's correct. That's real.
Yeah.
That is according to reality. Something like that. Okay? Something like that. Still a good question, but I hope this is already a good revision. Would you please try the next part?
Okay. Silver is below copper. Zinc is for sure. Should be this. Because you're supposed to replace
Zinc
the zinc
replace zinc.
electron.
Oh, sorry. Zinc replace zinc.
Mm.
It's obviously going to be okay. So iron is
Wait.
slightly lower, correct?
Okay, no.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I think your understanding is not bad, lah.
Mm.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, move on.
Is Richard not gonna be here, or
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
is it just gonna be both of us today?
No, there is a Richard. I'm trying to message him.
Okay. That's nice.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks. So P and S is electrolysis, but then Q and R is a cell.
So the answer is no. Okay, now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. So these both are electrolysis, but I will explain why. I explain why. Okay. The answer is very simple. The word is it's not the cell. Okay, again, one more time. The word cell is very bad. The word cell sometimes means battery, sometimes means electrolysis. So there's nothing wrong with using the word cell, but the word cell is confusing that way. Now that's dangerous because if you think this is battery where it is electrolysis, vice versa, everything got messed up on. Okay, so the word cell is not key. It's not key in anything. Just think of cell as meaning two things submerged in something else. That's a cell. Ta-da! So one more time, the word cell should now mean nothing to you. It is useless. Because if you try to investigate the meaning of cell, it gets very confusing because they use it over. Clear, yeah? Clear, yeah? This is true from now until forever. That's just how they use the word cell. Now, how do we know that this electrolysis? It's very simple. It's so simple. When the battery is driving the current is a physics concept, right? In chemistry, is the electron flow, right? So when a battery is driving the electron flow, so to speak, you will assume that everybody else loses. So one more time, These are carbon electrodes. Anyway, for a battery, you rarely use carbon electrodes. You will use reactive electrodes, correct or not?
That's true. Yeah.
So to be fair, because you want the reactors to react. But even if this is copper and this is zinc, for example, copper, zinc, which is something you normally see in a battery, correct or not? Even if you see this, if you see a battery, you assume that the battery is defeating everybody else, therefore forcing them to do electrolysis, not letting them to do their battery thing.
Yeah.
So it's a battery versus another battery. You assume that the battery here always wins. Because battery versus battery, the source battery, you just assume it. Again, you just assume. Okay, this is just to help you think things. So now, again, the moment you see a battery, you realize that this electron flow, right, is driven by the battery. It is not due to the carbon electrodes or anything. It's really due to the battery. Once it's due to a battery, this is electrolysis already, no matter what.
Okay.
This is, however, your first time seeing two cells connected. I'm guessing your teacher didn't discuss this.
No, not yet.
Then look at me. The flow of electron is still the main thing. Electron go out, electron go here, electron go here. That much can accept first or not?
Yeah.
This should be natural. If this is not natural, you're gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, now if this is natural, this is how you deal with everything else. Because if you want to know what electrode P do, you need to know whether P is, giving electron or receiving electron. That is the thing that you must know. Electron S is same thing. Electron S is receiving electron. Now I'm going to mention what your teacher is saying. Your teacher teach you things like, this one is anode, this one is cathode, Yeah.
Yeah.
And in anode there'll be, a red cat, and the
Yeah,
cathode is a
cat.
reduction, and. Yeah, that's not very useful here, right? It's a bit confusing here, isn't it?
it
Wait,
is.
who's the cathode and who is the anode? Yeah. Now you would notice when I teach you and Aiden, I never mention red cat. I never
Just
even mention who is cathode or anode.
just use the battery, right?
Just use the electron flow.
Mm-hmm.
The electron flow immediately tells you that this is reduction because receiving electron. This one is oxidation. This one is reduction. This one is oxidation. Correct or not?
Yeah.
If you really want to use the word oxidation and reduction, I didn't even bother. I just say somebody's going to receive electron here because that's just what's happening. That's so easy to understand. Why memorize stuff? Now, having said that, your teacher will force red cat and anox. So the process is not who is anode and who is cathode. That's the wrong start. The process is who is reduction and who is oxidation. That's the right process of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is reduction, then it is cathode. That's why red cat.
Yeah.
An ox is a problem. An ox simply kind of people will think, okay, I need to figure out who's the anode first. I need to figure out. No, please don't do that. Figure out who is the oxidation one, and you will figure out who is the anode. It's so simple. It is really that simple. It works every time in every situation. Okay. Again, to me, the best thing is not to think about who is anode and who is cathode. To me, lah. It's an additional thing that is not very useful in O-level. Now, I'm already telling you a lot of things. The electron flow is important, and this is reduction, this is oxidation. You certainly should be able to do PNS. Correct or not?
He will be
Candidates, Candidates. Come on, I teach you candidates. List down the candidates immediately. You don't waste time.
H plus Cl minus.
Yeah, but we are releasing electron, so don't lump the candidates together. There are only so much candidates which releases electron and which receives electron.
Okay. Yep, that's a good point. Okay.
So list down the appropriate candidates.
Okay. All right. H plus, Cu2 plus. No, over here is OH minus
The
and
winner, yeah,
NO2
OH
minus.
minus. Yeah. So write it down.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop you right now. No, you're wrong.
Mhm.
You're wrong. Right. See, this is. No, forget your. This is so bad. I'm gonna say something bad. You gotta forget how it is being taught in class. You gotta do that, man. You gotta look. You're saying that OH minus will receive electron. That's what you're saying.
Oh,
How does that
okay.
even make
Never mind.
sense?
Yeah.
You're not
Okay.
thinking that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's how I teach you, right? I teach you, H plus, H plus receive electron, that makes sense, what, yeah. Any other candidate? No. Who wins? Very simple. Who wins? Tell me who wins.
Cu2 plus.
Yeah, okay, great. Now the candidates for this one, releasing electron. You're telling me that H plus releases electron. Like does that make sense?
Wait.
Right?
Yes, that
Does
makes
that even
sense.
make sense?
Wait.
That makes sense. H plus releases electron. Are you sure?
No, okay.
Wants to become H2 plus, really.
That's fine. Okay. All right. Cl minus and
Yeah,
OH minus.
Cl minus releases electron. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, OH minus releases electron. Okay,
So
they have
minus will
electron.
win.
Yeah, so who wins?
OH minus.
Because it's dilute, right?
Yeah.
OH minus exists. Then you know how to do P and you know how to do S already. This is how I teach you. This is how I teach you. It works. It works. It always works. That's why I asked you, hey, how come your class is not giving you practice? Because the practices were good last year, right? Okay. You did say that the teaching was good lah, but yeah, never mind. I don't want to comment. Yeah, it was very confusing. the moment I hear that you haven't learned reactivity, it's already it's already a big question mark. Like what's never mind.
It's U2 plus 2E minus. Right. Explain why is there a change of pH of the cell 2? Change of pH. Okay. How should I explain this? Sorry, I know like part B.
Okay, one more time, huh? One more time, huh?
Yeah.
So the way I teach you is that you think about what happened in the reaction. That's why you work out the reaction first. Your reactions are great, okay? Now it's good. Okay. So with reference to the diagram, pH in cell 2. So we only have to talk about cell 2 and hey, cell 2, we only know S, correct? Or not? We only know S
Mhm.
in cell 2. Doesn't it tempt you to think about R in any way to get the full picture? I guess.
Oh, um,
Who are the candidates for R and who will win? And
yeah.
maybe just like
Okay.
that, maybe
Oh, okay.
you're not thinking about it. You see, you're not
Yeah.
thinking. Whereas I teach you how to think first, right?
One by
So,
one. Yeah. The
right, okay,
candidates. Right.
right. So, who are the candidates?
R, it will be uh no NO3
Yeah, no, three
minus NOH
minus.
minus.
Yeah, you know that one of them never wins, right? So,
Oh, NO3 minus will
OH
not win.
minus, OH minus will happen, blah blah blah,
Oh,
and you
OH minus will
already have
that.
the
No.
answer. Yeah,
Then H will react with H plus will react with NO3 minus to form. Wait, do I
you're
have
not
to?
making any sense. You're not
No,
making
I
any
don't
sense.
make
No,
that
no,
don't
no,
make
no,
sense. Yeah.
no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Okay, look, come on. The reaction in electrode R is the same as 4OH minus. It becomes, right?
Yeah.
Becomes 2H2O plus O2 plus 4. Okay. No changes here. No changes,
Mm-hmm.
right? No changes on the H. And
Mm-hmm.
no changes on the NO3. Just saying, right? Changes. Now, by the way, they don't react, okay? They don't react. In fact, instead of reacting, they separate. If the original thing is a nitric acid, they actually don't react. They actually separate in water instead
Oh
of
yeah,
reacting.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
Secondly, the H plus comes from water. It's not even the original thing from the nitric acid. Again, they don't react at all. For
Okay.
some reason, when you mention the word pH, when the mention pH, you focus on H plus. Whereas this is just as good. The OH minus is reacting in a way that decreases the amount of OH minus.
Because OH minus is leaving, right? Technically, with
Leaving or
charge. Yeah,
disappearing or,
yeah.
reacting. OH minus is disappearing. Doesn't that
Oh,
change the pH also?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you're too focused on H plus. That means
Mm,
that's another
mm,
problem. A good solution here. Good solution. Okay. Now you see why electrolysis is to review everything else. Now you see.
mm,
Okay, now what's going on with Richard? Yes, I am. Did he give you? Like, yeah. Sorry, not preferably, but preferentially, which is a very weird word.
Hmm,
Wait, can you use preferably discharge?
that's what I have.
Wait. I'll just check. I'll just check. Yeah, the word is
Right,
preferentially
preferentially,
discharge.
yeah.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense, but you use that law. Not preferably lah. Not
Yeah.
prefer-
Discharge in conjunction are uh
Oke,
before.
Richard, bisa lihat ya, bisa dengar.
Iya,
Oke, come quick update. Gimana situasi?
barusan tes hari ini kayak weighted assessment gitulah, tapi nggak di marking. Maksudnya
Oke.
nggak masuk nilai terakhir gitu ya, tapi ada tes.
Topiknya apa tuh?
Trigonometry, advanced trigonometry sama, bentar, aku cek lagi.
Jadi yang bearing, yang 3D.
Yang 3D nggak, tapi yang bearing ya.
Oke.
Kayak sih cuma gitu toh.
Terus menurut kamu gimana tesnya?
Nah. Aku ambil temenku ngomong-ngomong, temenku dari Express soalnya. Ngajarin aku anu apa tuh, yang segitiga di dalamnya lingkaran itu.
Iya, iya. Oke. Itu
Eh,
topik
aku,
baru.
enggak sih, cuma diajari dikit-dikit tok.
Mhm.
Maksudnya nggak diajarin sama guruku. Itu topik Express soalnya.
Oh, maksudnya memang bukan topikmu.
Iya, cuma belajar dikit-dikit.
Nah, kalau kamu ke O level, misalnya malah milih ke Sec 5 ya, kamu berarti bakal belajar itu next year lah. Kalau kamu ke Sec 5.
Iya, weh.
Mhm. Ya, menurut kamu tesnya gimana?
Tes sih bisa dapet A lah kayaknya.
Cukup pede ya?
Dan apa? Tanya apa tadi?
Cukup pede ya?
PD itu apa lupa.
Pede. Oh, I'm sorry. Percaya diri. Confident.
Oh iya, Pythagoras theorem, terus gitu further trigonometry sama bearing, tiga itu tak tesnya.
Dan itu kamu pede semua istilahnya lah. Pede lah.
Bisa lah. Ya,
Oke. Coba ingetin aku. Kan terakhir kita ngomong yang Venn diagram kan. Kita langsung nyemplung ke exam terus kamu latihan.
ya.
Kok aku kok aku nggak inget, kok kita nggak bahas yang trigo 3D itu ya? Kok kita malah ke Venn diagram ya? Tolong ingetin aku kenapa ya kamu itu kamu mutusinnya gitu ya?
Oh nggak jadi soalnya yang 3D itu sebenarnya cuman diagramnya tok sih sebenarnya yang beda. Maksudnya kan masih segitiga, segitiga
Masih betul.
segitiga. Ya, tapi itu
Selama kamu bisa lihat segitiganya memang gampang kalau bisa lihat.
ya
Maksudnya kamu udah merasa yang 3D itu nggak terlalu susah gitu, maksudnya gitu.
nggak terlalu susah ya, nggak terlalu penting. Kecuali kalau misalnya ada yang lebih advance mungkin aku belum pernah belajar nanti tak
Fair,
eh,
fair.
kasih tahu.
Oke. Jadi maksudmu kamu udah merasa oh itu nggak sesusah itulah gitu.
Ya, kan cuma pakai tangent, habis itu pakai Pythagoras.
Oke, you're right no, you're right. Sekonsep apa? Triangle-nya gampang-gampang malah di yang 3D. Ngelihatnya yang susah.
Iya,
Sorry Joshua, bentar. Joshua, you just didn't use the word concentration. So concentration of
Oh,
OH
okay.
minus
Yeah, that's
decrease.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But your answer should be pH lower, yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
because this
but
thing,
yeah,
okay.
that's on.
So
Yeah.
again, a revision of your acid and base lah.
Mhm.
Take this more like for acid and base revision instead of electrolysis.
Mm, mm. Okay.
Oke, ya. Oke, ngerti Richard, ngerti. Oke, jadi aku roughly ngerti lah kamu kayak gimana. Sekarang eh lagi bahas apa? Hari ini mau ngapain?
nah ini aku agak bingung di sekolah ini ya, kan barusan selesai tes. Tapi gurunya ini masih ngajarin kayak trigonometry yang basic-basic juga.
Kenapa begitu?
Aku ya nggak tahu. Soalnya mungkin ada yang lebih pelan di kelas gitu ya. Tapi topiknya yang habis trigonometry ini aku juga nggak tahu. Nggak pernah nanya.
Oh, jadi maksudnya Venn diagram itu topik pas, bukan topik future ya?
Bukan.
Oh, udah
Topik pas.
lewat. Oke.
Soalnya kan waktu itu terakhir kali les itu mintai suruh ya apa ngomongnya. Em, yang secondary 1, secondary 2 gitu kan. Soalnya belum pernah belajar ya aku. Atau
Benar.
lupa gitu.
Duh, aku pengen future tapi kamu nggak bisa future. Tapi ya udah, oke fine. Karena gurumu juga slow gitu loh. Take it
Ya,
easy.
kalau kalau bisa ya, kalau misalnya ada kayak general idea yang masa depannya itu gimana gitu ya bisa dipelajari sih. Soalnya aku yang trigonometry gitu kayaknya udah lumayan. Cosine rule, sine rule gitu udah bisa. Mantap.
Ya, nggak apa-apa. Masalahnya kalau aku coba predik, pasti bener sih in the future. Cuma the next two topic atau the next topic aku nggak bisa predik karena itu tergantung gurunya.
Iya.
Kira-kira begitu. Jadi ya udah. Anyway, aku juga pengen tahu kamu sektunya gimana atau segmennya. Juga pengen tahu juga sih. Pengen tahu
Oh,
juga.
sektu itu kurang inget aku.
Gini. Tapi gini ya, kita enggak ke ujian sektu, enggak. Kita tetap ke prelim sek 4 yang O level. Nah, di situ
Ah,
kamu pasti bisa lihat sektunya gitu. Jadi
oh ya.
sekarang kamu kan udah ada Google Drive-nya. Nah, sekarang kamu masuk, ambil random paper seperti biasa. Now, you tell me topik mana yang kamu merasa oh yang ini atau yang itu. Actually, it doesn't matter lah whether sektu or not. Pokoknya pas topik yang kamu nggak comfortable aja.
Hmm,
Oke, udah langsung comot aja satu, terus kita ngobrol langsung.
oke,
Gimana?
boleh.
Sip. Uh, okay, good to know, Joshua, that you're comfortable with H minus, right? Nice. Good.
Wait, sorry, it's the H in OH minus B minus? Wait,
Okay,
no.
so again, I'm very concerned that you are not investigating the oxidation state.
Okay.
I'm very concerned. To explain why something is redox, the best thing is to investigate the oxidation state. Like that's just the best thing. And you just have to write down the oxidation state on top here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's just the easiest way. Okay, again, let me show you how I expect you to work. Yeah? Okay. I expect you to do like this. Okay, so obviously this is -1, right? That's the easy one, right?
Yeah.
Correct? And your teacher always tell you investigate the O and the H first. Oh, well, there's only O and H here. So what to do? This is -2, this is +1, correct? This is also -2 +1 because except for H2 and H minus, H is always +1 and O is always -2, except for O2 and peroxides, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of expect you to do this, and then it is immediately obvious who is reducing and who is increasing. It's immediately obvious one.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to do the numbers one more time. Only after you do the number, then you start to think. So come on, please.
Wait, H2 has no
I don't
left.
want you to do it. I want you to do it on top here. Okay.
It's-
Okay, good. Yeah. No, don't. Yeah, don't times two. Yeah. No need the times two. Right? Okay, I know. You're good at math. Right? Don't need to write down the times. They just expect +1 -2. That's all. That's enough. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Then last one is the H2 is it's an element. It is H with H. It is H with H. If you're tempted to write this as +1, then you cannot write this as
+1
+1. That doesn't make sense already. Does it make sense? Plus 1 minus 1 also does not, because they should be equally spread. So 0, 0. This is not a plus 1 or a minus 1 situation because they are both
Okay.
H's. I hope that makes some
Yeah.
sense. Okay, good. Now, just by doing this, you can immediately answer the question.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
method always works. Now, you tell me who is being reduced and who is being oxidized. No, you tell me first. You tell me first.
H minus H is being oxidized. Oh,
Which H?
wait.
Okay, you're gonna write down the arrow for me.
Oh,
Lah.
okay. H minus is being oxidized.
Okay.
Wait.
Where is that being shown?
Uh, -1 to +1.
-1 to +1. Okay, sure. And you know what? Again, I'm expecting you to do that. Okay, good. Yeah, good. And then you write down that as oxidation, right? Okay,
And
good. And then the reduction one?
H2 and H2O and
Yeah,
H3.
which is weird lah. Both H's lah,
Yeah.
right? Both H's. Which is very weird, but that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Because the
It's
O
a
doesn't
reduction.
change anything, so I
The
don't.
O doesn't change, and not surprised. I mean, that's not a surprising.
Mm, mm.
By doing this, you can immediately answer the question.
Oke, Ko Philip. Ini ada
Yes.
beberapa pertanyaan yang kelihatan sulit ya.
Bagus,
Ada
bagus.
4.
Udah masuk ke Jamboard.
Iya, slide ke nomor 16. Nah, ini
Oke.
yang paling sulit ini menurut Ko Philip itu yang mana? Menurutku sih kelihatannya itu yang ada satu lagi ya yang express nth term itu apa itu? Aku belum ketemu
Oke.
di sini.
Waduh, ini kebanyakan. Tunggu ya.
Tapi
Oke.
tahu toh yang pertanyaannya yang nth term itu. Aku nggak ngerti cara. Tapi nggak ketemu ini pertanyaannya di mana.
Ya, ini sih susah ya. Ini susah. Tapi ini probability. Probability itu kayaknya sih. Memang kamu udah belajar probability tahun ini?
Tahun ini kayaknya sih belum. Tahun lalu itu udah belajar tapi nggak sekompleks yang ini.
Oke. Ini tuh compound interest.
Oh, compound interest sudah belajar tapi cuma
Ini
tinggal apa itu
ini
ngingetin
sec
lagi.
one. Ini sec one. Ini matrix. Matrix hampir pasti kamu belum belajar. Masa sih kamu udah
Belum,
belajar matrix?
belum.
Oke, ya, kamu bakal ignore yang matrix lah. Oke, yang ini
Oke.
enggak. Oke. Yang ya sebagai akibatnya kamu nggak bisa ngerjain yang dia juga, which is fine.
Hmm.
Oke, kita ngomongin yang sec one dulu deh. Kita lihat deh. Aku juga penasaran.
Yang mana?
Yang prime factor itu sec one.
Oh, oke, boleh.
Aku pindahin ke sini. Nah, yang kamu pahami itu logikanya ya. Jadi aku jelasin logikanya dulu ya. Semua mulainya gitu deh. Kalau kamu paham logikanya, it's just much easier.
Bentar, aku ngambil tulisannya dipinjem adikku soalnya.
Oke. Sorry. Cuma hari ini kayaknya pakai Jamboard deh. Ini pakai Jamboard dulu deh. Joshua, just to confirm, you okay? Joshua, are you okay? Just to confirm.
Halo?
Sorry, I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Oke, ya balik.
my redox notes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Redox notes. Okay, fine. Oke, Richard, kayaknya hari ini kita fokus pakai Jamboard-nya nggak apa-apa. Lebih gampang.
Oke.
Oke, ya udah, nggak usah video dulu deh, nggak usah video dulu. Oke, nah logikanya gini dulu ya. Logikanya di topik yang ini nih, topik yang ini dua sama. Logikanya 540 itu nggak terlalu berguna. Yang lebih berguna itu kalau kita udah pecah-pecah. Nah, kebaikan orang lebih suka 540. So, many people think that 540 is good, dan proses pemecahan ini diperlakukan sebagai ya karena terpaksa aja.
HCF, LCF itu ya.
Nanti lama-lama HCF LCM. Kebetulan aja soal ini nggak ada, tapi biasanya mereka tanya kok. Jadi sekalian kita latihan.
Oke.
Nah, jadi aku barusan mecah. Nah, banyak hal yang Kamu nggak ngalamin sec 1 kan? Bener nggak sih?
Enggak.
Di sini kan. Oke, ya udah bagus. Karena banyak orang terpengaruh di sec 1, mereka mecahnya itu ajubile lambatnya lah. Nah, aku mecah kayak gini, kamu bisa ngikutin nggak?
Ah, enggak.
Look at the first level ya. Aku
Ya.
mecah-mecah. Pokoknya for some reason aku mecah-mecah deh. Pokoknya for some reason gitu. Nanti aku ceritain kenapa reasonnya. Tapi
Oke.
mecahnya itu kan aku natural ya. 540 itu kan 50 times 54 times 10 itu kan nggak perlu mikirin. Nggak perlu kalkulator juga
Hmm.
kan. Oke. Jadi kan easy ya. Jadi the
Ya.
way I split is very easy and natural. You must understand this. Easy and natural.
Oke.
Kalau temanmu belajar dari sekwan, walaupun dia pinter, dia kan mecahnya agak unik gitu, agak unik. Dia akan bagi dua, terus dia pencet kalkulator,
Oh,
terus dia
ya,
buat
yang ini.
70, terus dia bagi dua. Aduh ya ampun, aku lihat ini buat apa? Apa manfaatnya sih ngelakukannya seperti ini? Sebenarnya nggak ada yang bisa jawab juga sih manfaatnya apa. Kecuali pencet kalkulator, terus
Iya.
dipikir bahwa itu cepet gitu. Memangnya ini kalah cepet. Apa susahnya sih 540 itu jadi 54 sama 10 gitu. Ini kan
Ah.
easy. Terus ini juga easy kan. Apa susahnya sih 10 itu 2 and 5. Nothing difficult kan.
Mhm.
Jadi 2 and 5 itu aku garis bawahi karena that's the end. Kok aku tahu that's the end? Because that's a prime number. Obviously, prime numbers can no longer be split. Obviously.
Iya.
Oke, jadi aku udah selesai nih. Tinggal 54 kan. Nah, terserah you lah lu mau bagi dua apa. Cuma menurut aku sih bagi dua sih kurang kerjaan ya. Menurut aku ya. Kalau kamu rada ingat multiplication table, kamu akan lihat oh 54 itu 9 kali 6. Ya kalau enggak, ya pakai kalkulator juga enggak apa-apa deh. Gitu. Nah, sekarang aku tanya kamu, Richard. So far tuh natural. Sekarang 54 aja. Yang paling natural itu, kamu kalau nggak pakai kalkulator, kamu baginya gimana? Yang paling natural
Eh,
buat kamu. Nah, kalau kamu bilang, aku harus pakai kalkulator, ya udah kamu pakai kalkulator. Pertanyaanku sama, kamu bagi berapa?
kayak kalkulator ya
Kalau kamu pakai kalkulator, memang kamu bagi berapa?
bagi dua.
Oh ya udah bagi dua boleh. Ya kamu akibatnya harus pakai kalkulator loh. Tapi at least nggak mulai dari sini, nggak mulai dari 270 atau 35, ya mulai dari 54 ya boleh lah. Oke, bagi dua terus gimana? Ya, 54 bagi dua adalah berapa, Richard? Richard?
Sorry.
Yes, Josh.
Is my answer okay? I don't know. I'm a bit doubtful on my conclusion part.
Aduh.
Ya, so you think about it carefully ya. So, Richard, kamu terusin pembagiannya ya sampai habis ya. Jadi,
Oke.
H1 being oxidized must be correct, right? I mean, that
Mm-hmm.
cannot be wrong. H2 has been reduced. No. I'm sorry, like this. So H in H2O.
Oh, okay. Mm. That's
Here,
good.
I mean, technically, I'm supposed to write H in H minus, but there's no need lah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
once I write this, you no
Yeah.
longer need this.
Yeah.
Oke, sudah selesai.
Oke, good. Nah, itu yang tulis. Good. Ya udah. Nah, sekarang, Richard, kamu tulis final application, final lu. Jadi apa kali apa kali apa. Coba kamu kira-kira pakai logika aja kalau nggak ingat. Nggak usah nginget-nginget apa-apalah. Pakai logika aja.
Ini ya.
Mm-mm.
Ya, harusnya gini.
Oke, sebentar ya. Yeah, that's it, Joshua. I mean, really. I
Mm.
mean, if you write it this way, the English is not sophisticated, but it's
Mm.
definitely correct.
So you don't have to write the NH if you write it down at the front. So
It just feels, it's more like, it feels more natural because that is what is happening anyway.
Okay.
You gotta mention in where, right? You
Yeah.
gotta do that, especially when there are two H's. It makes you feel uncomfortable not saying that,
Yeah. Okay.
right? So, yeah, I mean, what can be wrong? I
Okay.
mean, you just check the answer key. Now, there's really, it's really impossible for you to be wrong. Jadi untuk lebih ringkesnya Richard, kamu nulisnya kayak gini. Bukannya kamu salah, tapi pertama di
Oh,
order dulu dari kecil ke besar, kedua ini harus digabung, lebih baik. Kalau enggak,
oh,
bikin bingung juga. Bikin bingung juga.
oke.
Nah, ini kan sudah ngomongin indis berarti. Jadi sebenarnya ada indis nih, gitu. Kamu indisnya oke nggak?
Indis itu yang
Power-power gitu lah.
oke.
Heeh. Itu mau nggak mau dipakai di sini.
Masih keluar toh. Sik les. Ya ini memangnya wis jam berapa? Ini wis jam 8.17. Terus nanti aja toh. Iya. Halo.
Iya, Richard.
Ya, sorry tadi masuk ke kamar. Ya.
Oke, oke. Oke, jadi
Eh, jadi
kembali ke sini. Jadi ini oke nggak power 3-nya?
iya, harusnya oke.
Jadi 2 times 3 power 3 times 5. So far so good ya. Nah, jadi sekarang balik ke konsepnya. Konsepnya adalah kebanyakan orang, this is good, ini terpaksa. Nah, kita balik. Kita balik. Kita baliknya menjadi this is very useful, and this is not very useful.
Hmm,
Yang useful itu yang ini. Nah, kita lihat kenapa. Ini useful buat semuanya. Like semua variasinya. HCF, LCM itu variasi pertama. Itu
oke.
variasi pertama. Tapi di sini kan nggak ditanya. Variasi ini perfect cube lah, apalah, apapun yang dia sebut di sini itu barang ini very useful, 540 not useful at all. Now let me explain. Okay, let me explain. Okay. Now, if you're gonna learn something, Richard, learn the fact that bener nggak sih yang aku bilang bahwa yang di kanan tuh yang useful, yang di kiri nggak terlalu useful. Kita lihat ya. Joshua, are you okay so far?
Yeah, it's trying to find the answer
Right.
key.
I still want you to list the candidate and list the reaction, right?
Mm.
Doesn't matter whether it's 1 mark. It really doesn't matter. Don't care. That's the thing. That's the first thing that you whack.
Okay.
Perfect cube. Jadi sekarang aku tanya, kalau 2 itu perfect cube bukan?
Enggak.
You bisa tes dengan kalkulator gini. Oh, 2 root 3. Oh, yang ini jadinya jelek. Oh, berarti, oh, 2 itu bukan perfect cube. Itu cara pertama.
Hmm.
Cara kedua lebih gampang. Cara kedua adalah, 2 nggak ada pangkat 3. Oh, ya udah, bukan perfect cube. Very simple. Nah, sekarang 3 pangkat
Oh,
3. 3 pangkat 3 itu kan orang mikir, oh, 3 pangkat 3 kan 27 ya. Orang mikirnya begitu. Nggak
iya.
usah, nggak usah mikir 27. Itu konsep lama. 3 pangkat 3
Ah,
itu perfect cube kan? Ya, ya
perfect
iyalah, wong
cube.
ya
Iya.
pangkatnya 3 kok. Ya maksudnya 3 pangkat 3 di root 3 kan ya pasti nggak jelek
Tiga.
gitu loh. Ya kan
Iya.
pasti nggak jelek gitu ya. Ya kan simple kan? Ngapain mikir 27 sih? 3 pangkat 3 27. 27 di akar 3 3. Oh iya ya gitu. Ya itu kan namanya udah bolak-balik lah.
Iya.
Nah, to test you a little bit, 3 pangkat 5 yes or no?
Em,
The answer is no. It's very simple. Why? Because 3 pangkat 6 is a yes.
soalnya bisa di
Bagi 3.
ah,
Karena kan 3 pangkat 6 kan 3 pangkat 2 kali 3 pangkat 2 dan 3 pangkat 2. Ya kan bagi 3 lah. Ya,
hmm.
ya kan jadi 3. Jadi 2. Ya, maksudnya kalau 3 pangkat 5 udah pasti no. Pasti itu. Nggak usah mikir itu. Pasti.
Iya.
Jadi 5. Yes or no?
No.
No. Simple, right? Simple. Nah, sekarang udah mulai kelihatan nih gunanya. Joshua, are you okay so far? Sorry, because I think you're listing down the candidates correctly. but you don't seem to be choosing any winner, or you're not listing down the reaction. It's a bit weird, I guess.
Oh,
Because to answer this, you just figure out the
Mm.
reaction, it's gonna be fine.
okay.
Right. That's just the thing that we do. You don't think, hey, this question do I need to do or not? Lah? No, just whack everything. Really. Just whack it, man.
Okay.
Just whack it. Right. It'll save you more time.
Mm.
Now, ini kan no, ini yes, ini no. Ya kan? Maksudnya nggak perfect. Nah, sekarang kuncinya di mana? Kuncinya gini. Dia itu kasih kamu kali K. Kan gitu kan? 540 times K. Why? Karena 540 is not perfect cube. Tahu dari mana? Ini yes, tapi ini no. Nggak bisa lari. 540 pasti nggak bisa perfect cube. Nah, Richard, sekarang saya tanya you mau coba nggak? You perlu coba nggak? Bener nggak nih jelek?
Eh, jelek.
Kalau you percaya itu jelek, atau you perlu coba itu jelek? Either one, do it.
Percaya kalau jelek. Soalnya
Percaya kalau jelek.
semuanya itu
Nggak semuanya. 2 dan 5 nggak bisa.
ya 2 ya kali 5 nggak bisa. Maksudnya nggak
Nah,
semuanya itu perfect cube gitu. Jadi kalau
betul.
dipangkat
Kalau
3 gitu nggak bisa.
pasti kena, betul, pasti kena. Nah, kamu udah ngerti. Kamu berarti ngerti orangnya. Nggak perlu ngetes. Loh ya kan udah kelihatan dari sini. Maksudnya kan kira-kira begitu.
Hmm.
Udah kelihatan. Oke, bagus. Nah, sekarang dia kasih kamu apa ya, chance untuk make it perfect cube dengan cara kaliin sesuatu. Mari kita kalikan sesuatu. Jadi very simple, very simple. Jadi ini kan not perfect cube. Nah, sekarang jadi kali K. Nah, yang perlu diaddress tuh cuma dia sama dia. Bener nggak?
Hmm.
K itu pasti ini. Udah pasti lah. Ngerti nggak?
Ya.
Udah pasti. Karena ini bergabung dengan ini jadi perfect cube. Ini
Berarti
bergabung
5 dikali 3, 2 dikali 3 gitu bisa ya.
bukan kali 3. Dibikin pangkat 3. Bukan dikali 3.
Oh,
Jadi aku mau 2-nya pangkat 3. Ya kan kurang 2. Aku mau 5 yang pangkat 3. Ya kan kurang 2. Ya udah selesai.
oh gitu.
Kita
Jadi
nambel gitu.
jadi
Nah, ya,
jawabannya itu 2
pangkat 2,
pangkat 2 kali pangkat 2.
2 pangkat 2, 2 pangkat 2,
2 pangkat 2 kali
5 pangkat 2.
itu. Oh, oke oke. Ngerti ngerti.
Ya, jadi jawabannya nggak tahu itu apa, tapi ya jawabannya gitu. Itu jawabannya 100 lah. Itu kalau mau ya oke jawabannya 100. Nah,
Ah.
sekarang kamu boleh ngetes. Coba, benar nggak? 50, 540 kali 100, terus di pangkat 3. Jadi bagus nggak? Coba tes dulu. Joshua, just to prevent confusion, okay, what do you think will change? What do you think? Tell me. The winner, the concept of winner, and the one that wins, you're correct. No, what do you think will happen?
The pH? No.
Perfect cube itu kan nggak ada decimal point kan? Ya.
Iya, nggak jelek lah kalau di akar 3.
Nah ini 37,79 nggak berarti bukan salah.
Tunggu ya. Oh ya ampun, ini pangkat 2 aslinya. Ini saya pangkat 2, ada yang masalah. Ada masalah. Kita lupa 2 1. Ini loh, itu masalahnya.
Oh, berarti 2 kali 5 pangkat 2.
Ya, which is 50 lah.
Oke.
Tes lagi.
Ya benar,
Masalahnya di atas.
30.
Okay, Joshua, so that is not possible. Why?
Yeah.
Because the sodium plus, nothing happens to it. Think carefully. Nothing happens to the sodium plus. So how could the sodium hydroxide changes to water? The sodium plus is never taken out. Correct?
Mhm.
Now, if your reaction is correct, it looks correct to me, okay? Why? Because your first reaction produces hydrogen. Wait, that
Mhm.
makes sense, what? Correct or not? Hey, you must
Yeah.
be correct, lah. The second reaction produces, wait, you're correct, what? You're all correct. So your reaction must be correct. Okay, so if your reaction is correct, and this is times 2, by the way, so this is 2, this is
Yeah,
4, this is
2H,
right.
yeah.
So
Oh,
what happens is that the H pluses and the OH minus are taken out at the same rate, correct?
yeah.
H plus, OH minus, H plus, OH minus are taken out at the same rate. So sodium plus is not being taken out, but H plus and OH minus are taken out. I'm giving you too many hints already, like too many hints already. No, it doesn't make sense.
H minus.
What happens to the electrolysis? What happens to the electrolyte? Observe what is being taken out. Richard, oke nggak?
Ya, oke.
Oke, jadi sekarang aku ganti pertanyaannya. Oke, mungkin kita ganti Jamboard ya, ganti Jamboard.
Oke, boleh.
Ganti halaman. Sekarang aku pertanyaannya perfect square. Oke, now do what you need to do. Terus kalau ada jawaban, kamu ngetes.
Oh. Perfect
Joshua,
square.
what are you thinking?
It'll slowly like dry up or something? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Dry up?
Well,
That's
it
it.
will become more concentrated lah. I don't know. You can say that, I guess. Because the water is being taken out.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that make sense? Again, to complete your analysis, I'm supposed to add everything. Look at this is basically 4H2O lah on the left hand side becomes 2H2O plus 2H2 plus O2 lah, correct? Scratch 2 lah. So the direction is actually 2H2O molecule split into hydrogen and oxygen. Yeah lah, the water dries up lah. Yeah lah, correct one.
Okay.
Make sense or not?
Yeah. Because yeah.
Yeah. So nothing changes to water. In fact, water changes to something else. In fact, lah.
So just dry this is just gone because it's gonna be used up for oxygen and hydrogen.
Oke.
The water is gone, but the Na,
Yeah,
the
the
Na
Na
is kind of there lah. It's there lah. So I would say that the electrolyte gets more concentrated lah because the water is being
Decreasing.
converted
Yeah,
something like that.
converted. Okay.
I hope this makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Oke, Richard udah bener?
Bener.
Oke, sekarang aku ganti. Karena kan dia bisa kasih banyak variasi. Sekarang bagi K. Make it perfect cube, make it perfect square. Mana? Coba dipikirin.
Nah. Aduh.
So the very first thing I should do in the electrolysis is to list
No,
the
electron flow first. No. Electron
electron
flow.
flow and then
Electron flow, list down candidate, winner,
then
reaction.
reaction.
Yeah, you have to
Regardless of
end
the
up with the
question.
reaction. Regardless.
So it's
Because that answers everything.
Mm.
You must understand that. It answers everything.
Okay.
Even though it's 1 mark, I mean, if you're fighting for the 1 mark, because if you're not fighting for the 1 mark, you know that it takes some effort, right? You know that.
Yeah.
Maybe you just skip low. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Just skip lah. Skip. Maybe you just want to do B because B is a slightly different thing. Okay. But you cannot do this 1 mark without the reaction. There is no good way except that you memorize certain things. Now let me show you what you can memorize for this question, and then you decide whether that's good enough for you or not. Okay. You read this question very long, and then you realize how hydrogen and oxygen is being produced. Correct?
Yeah.
The question didn't say using water, but by logic, this must be using water. By logic, no? So you skip the whole
Oh,
process and you
okay.
think, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've learned this before. What? The electrolysis of water to produce hydrogen and oxygen. I've learned this
Yeah,
before.
okay.
Okay, memorization, right? Memorization, but frankly speaking, is that reliable or not? You decide. Okay, you decide. Okay, and it only works for this particular question also. So again, even if it works, what's the how do I say it? What's the guarantee that you look at this and you can figure it out? This is a totally different thing already. This thing.
It's a battery, right?
Yep, it is a battery, which that means your memorization doesn't work that well because you know how to think backward. If you can think back, oh, hydrogen plus oxygen becomes water. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, you can. But look at the question. State the direction of electron. He even agree with me, you know. He even agree that that's the first thing, you know. Do you know what the question maker is trying to do? The question maker is trying to help everybody
Because yeah, giving us
because
steps, right?
that's the way to think, at least according to him.
Yeah.
But to most people, they treat this as, hey, you know, it's an easy mark. True enough, it's an easy mark, but no connection whatsoever with how you think about it. Now, I didn't teach you that, okay? I didn't teach you that. Anyway, long story short, would you please try?
Okay. Okay. The electrode, did it tell what
Electron
the
flow, electron flow, electron flow. Oh, they're very kind. They're very kind to tell you
charge?
this so that you can figure out the electron flow because it will be hard for you to figure out who wins, hydrogen or oxygen. It will be hard, I guess, but the problem is
Is it not this one? From negative to positive?
okay, so I'll explain this way. So this whole thing is a battery. This whole thing, right? This one is the outside of the battery. Outside of battery. Now, if the battery has a negative terminal and positive terminal, usually in physics you will say electron flow from the negative terminal to the positive terminal going outside. Going outside. So inside, you are correct. No?
Yeah.
Okay, your electron flow is correct. Okay, back to you, Richard. So, bagi K kan. So, problem, okay, problem, right? Gitu, ini buat PC, correct? Perfect.
Bentar, bentar, bentar.
Iya.
Jadi, kenapa jawabanmu
Oh,
20? 2 pangkat 2
oke.
kali 5. Betul?
Ya, 2 pangkat 2 kali 5.
Betul.
Soalnya
Jadi,
kalau di
bagi,
root square atau di cube 1 itu kan bisa, masih 1.
betul. Nggak masalah. Jadi, kamu menghilangkan si masalah. Betul?
Ya.
Ya, kalau yang tadi menyempurnakan yang bermasalah. Tadi
Hmm.
itu ngali. Kalau ini menghilangkan. Ya, kamu benar. Nah, buat square, analisanya agak lain. Kalau buat square, perfect square ini oke, ini bermasalah, ini bermasalah. Jadi kamu ilangin 1,3 dan 1,5, and you will be correct.
Ya.
BTW, kalau kamu tes, kamu juga bener kok.
Ya, udah aku tes. Tadi
Ya.
bingung maunya jadiin perfect square gak bisa toh. Jadi nyoba-nyoba tak nyoba-nyoba terus tak masuk 0,15 3 kali 5 kan. Terus oh ternyata bisa. Di situ mikir-mikir. Oh 15 3 kali 5. 5 bagi
Ya,
3 bagi 3.
ya,
Berarti kan 3 pangkat 2. Nah itu kan
ya,
square.
betul.
Berarti kalau 5 bagi 5 kan 1.
Hilang.
Kenapa,
Betul.
kenapa kok 1 bener? Ternyata kalau root square 1 root square 1 itu jadi 1 lagi.
Ah,
Akhirnya oh ngerti. Ngilangin gitu.
hilangin. Cube root juga. Yang kamu nyampe ke logikanya. Bagus.
Mm-mm.
Pertama, bagusnya kamu nyoba-nyoba. dalam hal belajar kita selalu nyoba-nyoba. Lalu yang hal bagus yang kedua kamu mikir. Udahlah, kamu udah ngerti konsep memakai prime factors. Maksudnya ini tuh prime factorsnya. Kenapa sih prime factornya itu penting atau rather berguna?
Hmm.
To most people, they are not useful. To you, I hope it is useful.
Hmm.
Nah, sekarang untuk menggenapi pembelajaranmu, Joshua, let me confirm that you are probably stuck.
Yeah, I'm quite stuck.
Just a minute. So LCF
Yeah.
LCM Richard jadi 540. Nah, it doesn't make sense kalau pertanyaannya tanya HCF sama LCM dari 540. Why doesn't it make sense?
Um,
Oh, no more question, Joshua. Okay. To be fair, this is what you need to learn.
Maksudnya not fair, maksudnya gimana?
Try doing something else first, Joshua. Ya. I'll explain the difficulty very soon. Okay. Jadi Richard, masa gini, HCF itu ya di bahasa Indonesianya FPB. Kalau nggak membantu dilupakan aja ya. Ini KPK. Membantu nggak?
Aku ingat KPK.
Oke. Kelipatan persekutuan terkecil. Maksudnya intinya ini loh. Intinya ini. Ada the word common. Common tuh persekutuan. Tapi maksudnya begini. Persekutuan dan common tuh maksudnya it
Yang
doesn't make
ada
sense.
banyak gitu lah. Yang kayak dua. Karena yang
Bukan,
ada
bukan.
enggak? Oh, bukan.
Orang kalau tanya KPK FVB atau HCF LCM itu maksudnya gini. HCF and LCM of, okay, let's say 20 and 30.
Oh,
Maksudnya ada dua angka. Kan common. Maksudnya gini loh. Common multiple-nya 20 dan 30 itu apa?
10 gitu ya.
Common factor, enggak itu common factor. Itu common factor.
Oh,
Common
komen.
multiple-nya 60.
Kok
LCM 20 30 kan multiple. Multiple itu lebih besar. Multiple, kelipatannya. Common multiple. Common multiple. Kelipatan sama-sama. 60.
kok bisa
Kalau
60?
HCF-nya 10. Ya
Isa
kan?
Isa kayak jelasin
Kan kan 60 itu kelipatannya 30. 60 juga kelipatannya 20.
maksudnya.
Kelipatan itu maksudnya multiple, kelipatan. 20 kali 1, 20. 20 kali 2, 40. Ini aku tulis. 20 kalau kelipatan kan 20, 40, 60, titik, titik, titik. Kalau
Oh,
30, 60, 90, titik, titik. Tunggu, udah ketemu. Tuh LCM nih. Ini cara SD.
ya.
Ini LCM. Kelipatan pertama yang sama.
Hmm.
Nah, sekarang HCF. HCF itu kan common factor. Kalau factor kan maksudnya faktornya, maksudnya yang lebih kecil gitu. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Itu faktornya 20.
Hmm.
Faktornya 30, 1, 3, 5, 6, 10, 30.
Berarti
15.
5,
Ada
5,
dua, ada dua, ada
5
dua.
sama 10.
Eh, enggak, 10. 10. Kan kan FPB,
Highest,
faktor
highest.
persentase ya highest. Jadi pilih satu aja cukup. Jadi 10, 10. Kalau 5 itu istilahnya the second highest common factor. I
Berarti
no
kalau
need.
mau nyari LCM itu maksudnya
Ya ini cara dasar, ini cara primary.
lowest
Primary
common
kalau di sini
multiple.
ya ya list down aja multiple-nya. Just list down the multiple terus nanti pasti ketemu satu yang sama gitu loh.
Oh,
Sooner
multiple
or
tuh
later.
kayak pangkat gitu.
Bukan, multiple tuh kelipatan.
Dikali
Bukan.
dua, kali dua lagi,
Nah, ya
kali dua
kali
lagi.
satu, kali dua, kali tiga, kali empat, cuma gitu doang.
Oh,
Kelipatan, kelipatan.
oke oke.
Nah, HCM sama LCM tuh ada gunanya, makanya diajarin. Cuma mereka jarang jelasin menggunakannya, maka orang jadi males gitu. Sebenarnya ada gunanya. But for now, please understand that maksudnya HCF LCM tuh cuma gitu doang.
Oke,
Oke.
ingat
Nah, ini
sekarang.
cara primary, cara primary. Cara primary works fine, no problem. Tapi cara secondary lebih advance pakai ini. Nah, kalau kamu ngerti cara prime factorization, ya jadi lebih enak aja gitu. Bukannya
Pakai apa? Mana mana?
pakai ini, cara pakai yang ini, cara pakai yang ini loh.
Oh,
Yang orang orang pikir tuh malah jadi bingung gitu loh. Jadi ada orang ya, maksudnya aku jelasin dulu ya cara primary juga ada ya, pakai aja cara primary kalau mau misalnya kayak gitu, ya nggak masalah. Cuma ada cara yang lebih cepat, cara pakai prime factorization, but only if you understand.
Kalau misalnya mau nyari pakai prime factorization gitu gimana? Bisa didemokan atau enggak?
Ya
Aku
bisa
mau
dong.
lihat.
Nah sekarang ke page berikutnya. Sekarang aku challenge dulu pakai cara primary. Tapi angkanya jangan terlalu gede deh, gitu kan. Sekarang coba 30 sama 40 lah, simpel aja. Sorry, jangan 30. 30 sama 45. Oke, let's go. Nah, kamu coba pakai cara primary dulu. Now,
SCF sama
basically,
LCM ya.
iya, tapi cara primary ya, cara biasa lah, kayak gitu. Now, Joshua, the difficulty in this is the fact that you have to think about oxygen and hydrogen. It's back to that. It is so
Okay.
different from a normal battery. For a normal battery, you have metals, and it's very obvious how to start.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, for this particular battery only, it is actually quite simple. It is just different. How simple is it? To be fair, yeah, you just reverse the two reaction. So let me show you. Hydrogen will react. You remember that. Oxygen will also react. You remember that. Nothing to do with the electrolyte. This is not a normal battery, is what I'm trying to say. That's why it feels weird. How can a gas produce electricity? It is beyond our understanding. It's very difficult to imagine. But let me show you. It's very simple. This is simply plus electron. This is simply minus electron, what? According to the electron flow. So one more time, you're memorizing the fact that hydrogen will react and oxygen will react. Kind of, I
So
guess, something
hydrogen
like
and
that.
oxygen will be like the two metals, right?
The two metals, which is not metal at all, which is
Yeah.
very weird.
Mhm.
I can understand that, okay? In fact, the metal is not even reaching the hydrogen, which is totally wrong from the question maker perspective. They should
Mm.
reach the gas. This does not make sense. The drawing is wrong. I mean, there's a lot of it's the question's fault. Okay, so now I fixed it already. But my point stays. Hydrogen will lose its electron because of electron flow. Oxygen will take its electron because electron flow. I mean, what's so difficult? This is therefore just a reverse of that. Which again, it is not something you would think about one, but you will reverse this law. This one, you will reverse that, which is again not something that you will think about, but please simply reverse that. Done.
Oke.
You understand, Joshua?
Ups.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sort of.
Oke, jadi Richard, ini bukan HCF, tapi
Benar-benar.
ini faktornya 30, bukan HCF ya. Ini F-nya 30, terus ini F-nya 45. Betul?
Oh
The
iya benar.
factor of 45. Nah, habis itu
Eh
cari dari
SCF-nya.
sini, cari HCF-nya. Jadi di circle aja nih sama ini udah selesai kan?
Oh.
HCF kan tinggal di circle, udah simple. Cara
Oke.
primary gitu. Oke, udah dapet. Pasti bener deh gitu. Nah,
Mhm.
sekarang multiple, you list down juga. Jangan tulis LCM, tapi multiple of 30. Multiple of 45.
Oke.
Gitu.
Nanti 45 kali 2 gitu ya.
So, Joshua, if you feel that this is uncomfortable, you are right. This is not easy to understand at all.
Supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. No.
I'm saying that it doesn't make a lot of intuitive sense, no matter how you split it. The best way I can teach you is to teach you that it is a reverse of that guy. It doesn't give you the same level of comfort. It just makes it a little bit more sensible, but it is not intuitive at all. You cannot imagine how a hydrogen gas become H plus. Really, you can't. You can't. The only thing you know regarding hydrogen and oxygen is that when they react together, it becomes H2O. Now, this is not what happened here, unfortunately. It's not. They are not in contact. If they are in contact, they will burn instead of produce electricity, which is not what you want.
Mm.
Again,
Oke.
it is not intuitive. This battery is not intuitive, but they like it a lot. They like it a lot. Gotta tell you that first.
Okay.
So far so good, Joshua. I'm sorry, but that is
Hmm.
how it is lah. That's how it is. It's almost as if I'm saying there is no point in understanding it, but you still have to know it because they like it. Right?
Hmm.
Now, I rarely say this lah. When I say it, that means I mean it loh.
Hmm.
Okay? Okay. So, good revision lah. Maybe get one more or two more. Oke, Richard. Jadi ini proses mengambil HCF sama LCM dan sekarang kamu ngerti HCF sama LCM itu apa. Karena
Ya.
sebelumnya kayaknya kamu nggak ngerti gitu loh. Kan highest common factor itu maksudnya, ya maksudnya common factor. Common factor dari dua angka dong. Nah, balik ke
Hmm.
pertanyaanku. Masuk akal nggak kalau ditanya HCF and LCM of 540? Masuk akal nggak?
Nggak masuk akal, soalnya ECF harus ada 2 angka.
Betul. Atau lebih. Bisa tiga.
Oh, bisa
Bisa
3.
4, bisa 5. Oh, bisa, bisa. Misalnya aku tambahin lagi di sini 60. Ya bisa-bisa aja.
Oke.
Gitu. Boleh. Yang penting kamu ngerti. Nggak cuma satu. That doesn't make sense at all. Kan?
Hmm.
Nah, sekarang I'll show you the ACF LCM method here buat 3045. Habis itu kita balik ke 540. Oke? Sekarang prosesnya selalu 30 dibagi dong. Kita split yuk. Naturally 3, 10, 2, 5. Betul? 2 kali 3 kali 5. Oke, order it nicely. 45 di split. 5, 9. Aku milihnya gitu. Ini 3 square. Dah, dan. Jadi ini 45 adalah 3 square times 5. Any objection?
No.
Oke, nah sekarang HCF LCM tuh gimana? Prosesnya sangat mirip dengan apa namanya perfect cube, perfect square. Maksudnya gini, why is this useful? The reason is because you can analyze independently. Jadi di perfect yang perfect square, kamu analyze satu-satu, jadi gampang. Gitu. Nah, sekarang kamu nggak lagi memikirkan HCF daripada 30 sama 45. Kamu cuma memikirkan HCF dari 5 dan 5.
Hmm.
Pakai cara primary, itu terlalu gampang. Ya HCF-nya 5. HCF dari 5 dan 5, ya 5. Ya apa boleh buat, ya memang cuma 5. LCM dari 5 dan 5, ya 5 juga. Memang mau apa lagi? Kalau nggak ngerti, tolong kasih tahu.
Tapi kalau kayak gini kan ini yang di primary ini sebenarnya 15. Kalau yang di sini kenapa kok 5?
Enggak,
Kok?
sabar, sabar. Kan kita baru analisis satu kolom, baru analisis yang 5.
Oh, oke, oke.
Jadi per kolom analisanya, maksudnya gitu, per kolom. Nah, sekarang analisa kolom yang ini, 3 sama 9, betul? Jadi
Ya,
sekarang HCF dari 3 dan 9 itu berapa?
3,
Ya pasti 3. LCM-nya
9.
9, sudah pasti. Gampang toh, maksudnya gitu. Ah, gampang lah itu.
Ah,
Nah, terus berikutnya yang terakhir si ini. Lah,
nggak ada.
sekarang case-nya dari 2 dan 1. Kita harus mikirnya bukan nggak ada loh. Dari
Oh,
2
oh,
dan
oh,
1.
1. Oke.
1. Jadi HCF-nya berapa? Bukan
2.
nggak ada. Satu, nggak satu.
Oh.
Satu.
Oh, soalnya yang paling kecil ya kalau ICF.
Nah, itu sih ya. Nah, kalau LCM-nya baru 2.
Oh.
Make sense nggak? Nggak, ini make sense nggak? Ini analisa per row gitu loh. Nggak susah
Ya,
amat gitu. Nah,
oke.
sekarang, nah hasilnya berapa? Ya 15 toh. Ini 2 kali 3 pangkat 2 kali 5 berapa? Coba dipencet aja. Pasti 90.
Oh.
Okay, Joshua, for this, I am pretty sure that you haven't covered this and this, correct? This is in pollution. Pollution is usually
Wow.
after reactivity series.
Yeah, no. And
So you can ignore this for now. Can
okay,
ignore this.
yeah.
But this one, you need to know. You need to know. And the answer is, frankly speaking, is knowledge one. So you just fit the answer key. It's totally fine.
Well,
Okay? Yeah, just read it. It's okay one. Okay. If you don't understand now, we talk. So, okay, Richard, kamu ketemu 15 dan 90.
Ah,
Cara secondary itu mengkombinasikan prime factorization dengan cara SD. Gitu loh.
hmm,
Cuma cara SD-nya dibikin lebih gampang. Kira-kira begitu.
iya.
Nah, mungkin ada perasaan gini lah, tapi cara SD kan juga masih doable ya. Nggak salah.
Hmm.
Tapi kalau angkanya udah segede bagong, baru cara secondary itu berasa gampang. Jadi cara
Ya,
primary,
soalnya nggak harus satu-satu ya.
bayangin misalnya gini, sekarang balik ke soal 540 gitu. 540 dan misalnya 200. Gua elah kalau pakai cara SD, faktornya aja banyak gitu loh. Ini baru faktornya, belum multiple-nya. Ya, cara SD makin tidak menarik kalau angkanya makin besar. Kalau angkanya makin kecil, orang masih bisa pakai cara SD aja. Ya, boleh. Nggak masalah.
Ya.
Jadi, cara SD sekunder itu ditemukan supaya bisa mengatasi soal-soal hal apa namanya angka-angka yang lebih besar. Fair?
Hmm.
Nah, sekarang tugasmu adalah carilah di halaman berikutnya HCF and LCM of 540 and 200. Pakai cara secondaries.
Oke.
Joshua, have you read the answer key?
I have. It just said some like because it says a lot the large amount of electricity and it
Needed.
is flammable and explosive, so it's
Yep.
difficult to
Yep.
store. Okay.
Yep. Yep. It's a gas. It's a very dangerous gas. You're mixing it with oxygen. Imagine this exploding in a submarine. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you need oxygen. What to do? You want to do the electrolysis. You do not want to do the power generation.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? The electrolysis, what to do, that's the only way to get oxygen in a submarine. There's no other way. Because all
Yeah.
you have in a submarine is the salty water, which is kind of perfect for this electrolysis.
Yeah.
Okay. But for electricity generation, he tells you this. So basically, yeah, this question, I'll tell you why this is an obsession of the syllabus. This is an obsession of syllabus, but it's a very weird obsession because this question already reveals the fact that this battery is useless. If you want to generate electricity by combining hydrogen and oxygen, it's rather useless. This weird battery, which is weird, which takes a lot of our time to understand, is useless. It's not economically practical. That is what this question is saying, and this question is speaking about the general practical truth. Nobody is generating electricity by hydrogen and oxygen right now. Okay, Joshua, why am I telling you this? Because that is a very weird context to know. If this is so useless, why are we learning this? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me tell you why. It is because for a decade before you were born, people think that this is the best thing ever. Technologically, they think this is the thing to solve all pollution because there is no pollution that results from this reaction. This is the electricity generation which produces nothing but water. Wow. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This is the future. Well, the future is not this. Now we know because there was a thing 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So the obsession starts from there. The syllabus kind of just carries from there. So, but that is not to say that this battery is, fully useless. This battery is very useful when you only have hydrogen and oxygen. Where is that? Maybe on the moon and in Mars, and yeah, that's it. Maybe, may, no, there are better ways. No, then again, that even that is not. No, there's no practical, so there's no practical application to this. There's no
Because
practical.
hydrogen doesn't exist on its own in like natural, like it's like very small.
The reason
much.
is because hydrogen will always escape. It's not that it doesn't exist naturally, but even if it exists, nothing can contain hydrogen for long. It
Yeah.
always escapes from every
Combusts.
container.
Yeah.
Either combust or escape to the space. Bye. And it's not as if hydrogen is very easy to store, it's gas. There
Yeah.
is no, I am so sorry to tell you this. You're learning something which has no practical application at all, even right now. So Now I'm going to defend the syllabus because it seems that the syllabus is doing something stupid, right? It's doing something stupid. Then why don't just learn the normal battery? The normal battery is useful, right? Correct or not? The
Yeah.
normal battery is useful. So I'm going to defend the side. Okay. The reason why you learn certain things which are useless is because that is the purpose of science also, to tell you what is useful and what is useless. If you don't know that this is useless, then you will go out there and meet a lot of people who think this is the future. But if you learn science properly, at least, you know why this is unlikely to be the future. There are too many problems. If you don't learn science, it is a very tantalizing promise. No
Oke,
pollution.
Ko Philip udah selesai.
Ya, jadi sekarang kita cek. Nah, sekarang aku akan ajarin kamu gimana cek. Karena angkanya tuh gede, 5.400 dan 20. Makin gede angkanya, makin susah dipikirin. Betul kan? Maksudnya primary method itu ada bagusnya, kayak kelihatan gitu loh, it makes sense gitu. Ini kalau
Ya.
udah ketemu pun kayak, gua bener nggak sih? Kira-kira. Nah, cara ceknya begini. Aku ajarin ya. I'm putting the HCF here. Now, Joshua, if you can do something else, that's great. One more question, but I think I've summed up the potential problems lah with this topic. Right. Jadi aku taruh LCM-nya di sini, HCF-nya di sini, ini kedua angka tersebut. Kan ya? Nah, kamu lihat ini times 10, betul?
Ya.
Ini juga times 10. This is a very good sign.
Iya.
Yang ini times berapa? Maksudnya pakai kalkulator ya? Kalau nggak salah itu times 27.
Ya.
Oke, nah sekarang cek. Ini berapa?
Maksudnya jadi 54 atau 540? Kalau 540 ya 2700. 27 ya.
Jaraknya
70.
dari 200 ke 5.400. Jarak ini. Dari 200 ke 5.400. Dari 20 ke 540. Jarak ini sama jarak ini.
Oh, ini 270.
Dah. Nah, itu 27. Kamu cek. Push. Cek lagi.
Oh, salah.
Iya, salah.
Itu tadi nulisnya 22 kali, maksudnya nggak nulis 20, nulis 2. Ups.
Ya, jangan ya.
Berarti harusnya ya 27 juga.
Coba cek.
200 kali 27. Ya, benar.
Nah, kalau ada yang salah dengan jawabanmu, ini dua nggak sama atau ini dua nggak sama.
Berarti salah semua.
I cannot explain why, but that is true. Kalau jawaban kamu benar, pasti nanti angka ini matching sama angka ini, angka itu matching sama angka itu. Ini the only way I know how to check, yang masih lumayan cepet lah. Gitu. Yang bukan kayak lu teliti satu-satu lagi, dicek lagi angkanya atau preferably kalau kita ngecek, jangan pakai cara dilakukan sekali lagi, jangan begitu. Cek dulu, kalau ada yang salah, baru diteliti satu-satu. Kalau enggak, ngabisin waktu. Bisa dipahami HCF sama LCM?
Ya.
Kamu bikin dua angka random, sekali lagi deh, biar kamu yakin aja. Nah, at this point, Jamboardnya habis. Page 20 is the maximum page, correct?
Oh, ya.
Nah, jadi kan kita sering online, jadi kita bakal sering bikin Jamboard. Jadi kamu sekarang bikin Jamboard baru, terus kamu share with me. You have to know this. So, please try that. Make a new Jamboard, share with me, we do one more.
Oke.
Joshua, are you okay so far?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What are you doing right now? Sorry.
I did the short oxidation question at the back, A6, page 16. That's all I did.
Yeah. I see that you are doing what I'm teaching
But I
you
think
lah.
I should try the other methods.
I
No?
think some
Like gain and loss of electrons or something.
I'm a bit uncertain here lah. Why is this -1? Why is that -1? Remember, in a redox analysis, most of the time, H's with somebody else are +1. Most of the time.
Yeah.
N2 is non-metal. If it is with metal,
Oh, never mind.
you know,
Yes,
N2 is
you're
not
right.
metal, you see?
You're
So
right.
yeah, that's the
You're right.
problem.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, you gotta
Um,
fix that, and then
yep.
that should work, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
Right, try again. Fix the number first. Fix the number first. Fix the
Okay.
number and then arrow reduction, arrow oxidation. Come on, fix the number first.
Minus plus, and this will be what?
+1 -2. Yeah, and then
Plus
you
one
do
minus
the
two.
reduction oxidation
Then
thingy.
it's O2. O2.
Emailnya Ko Philip apa?
Kamu lihat di supaya kamu nggak perlu ngafalin, kamu lihat di Jamboard yang pertama, terus kamu copy aja.
Oke. Boleh.
Let's oxidize.
Again, I prefer that you do the arrow
O2.
thingy ya. So this arrow is the reduction arrow, and this arrow
Okay.
is obviously the
Alright.
oxidation arrow lah. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
that's how you answer loh. Okay. So
Minus two.
there is no other way, right, Joshua? If you don't do the oxidation state correctly, there is no way you can answer this anymore. If that
Oh,
makes sense, right?
okay.
So
Yeah.
the oxidation state is the way lah. The rest is just, English lah.
Mm.
I hope I have convinced you this will definitely work until A level lah. Until A. Oke, Richard kalau ada masalah kasih tahu ya. Karena memang semua anak harus ngerti gimana.
Oh, nggak apa-apa, Isa kok. Cuma
Oke.
nyari email.
Okay. Yeah. Uh,
I guess your answer make sense lah, right? The this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Careful, please.
wait, no. Sorry, no. I didn't change that. Yeah,
Yeah.
N2.
Oke, Richard kalau ada masalah share bilang ya.
Ya. Ini tinggal menunggu loading komputernya.
Oke, bukan. Kalau ini kayaknya Jamboardnya yang kadang-kadang lelet sih.
Iya.
Okay, Joshua, I hope I have convinced you that that's all there is to redox question lah. It's actually quite a doable mark lah, if I may say so.
Hmm.
After you get used to it, it's quite easy lah, dare I say.
Hmm.
Oke.
Okay, good. Yeah. Joshua, yeah, unless your teacher gives you super complicated question, you should be able to at least understand the question and know how to answer lah. Should be able to lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If that is okay, I will see you next week.
Bye.
Oke.
Jadi buat Richard, Jamboardnya tak kasih namamu ya, biar bisa bedain sama orang lain ya.
Oh ya, boleh.
Oke, karena isunya di aku bukan di kamu. Nah, jadi Richard, please, 2 random number please. Let's do the HCF LCM one.
Oke. 250. Ini ya.
Oke, 570 bakal agak ngeberatin, jadi aku ganti. 575 bakal aku ganti.
585 lah.
Berat juga.
Berat juga. 580.
Jangan. Nanti terlalu lama. Tunggu ya, aku pikir dulu.
500 gitu aja. 500.
Jangan, itu terlalu gampang.
Terlalu gampang ya. 550 gitu bisa nggak?
Ada 1200 ya, 1200 lah. 1200. Angkanya besar kecil nggak masalah soalnya. 1200 tuh malah gampang jadi. Coba aja.
Oh ya. Oke.
Coba aja. Kalau kamu pakai prime factorization, semuanya jadi gampang gitu loh. Nggak takut lah. Oke, a very good split. Yeah, very natural split. Just write 5 square is enough. Yep, thank you.
1200.
Split the 10.
Oh ya. 25.
Yeah, a very natural split. Good.
26.
Oke, good. Ya, 10 square aja. Ya, kalau mau sih, 10 square.
10 square bisa ya?
10 square terus jadi 2 kali 5 both square. 10 square terus split duanya 2 square, 5 square kan. Bisa juga kan?
Oh, bisa
Cepet kan?
gitu. Oh,
Ya boleh.
gak pernah
Maksudnya,
tahu aku gitu, bisa gitu.
tapi, sorry. Tapi masuk akal nggak? Sorry. Masuk akal nggak? Aku nggak mau kamu ngafalin.
Ya,
Terus, gini. Enggak, aku tunjukin. Enggak, aku tunjukin aja. Aku tunjukin aja. Jadi 10 square itu kan
10 kan
10-nya itu
100.
kan 2
100
kali
bagi
5 kan.
4. Bagi
Enggak.
4
Gini aja,
25.
lihat enggak. Lihatnya kayak gini. Lihatnya kayak gini. Kan di dalamnya 2 kali 5 square.
Iya.
Nah, 2 kali 5 square itu kan 2 kali 5 kali 2 kali 5. Kan kira-kira begitu.
Ah,
Ya
ya.
berarti ya 2 square, 5 square lah. Langsung aja loncat ke sini.
Oh, ya. Tapi mungkin kalau exam gitu cuma beda
Nah,
2 detik, 3 detik lah, gak apa-apa lah.
boleh. You can do things correctly. You will have time. Kamu cukup
Biasa
cepat soal.
ini
Good.
harusnya di apa ya apa 100 bagi 25 gitu ya. 100 bagi 25 4.
Boleh juga. 4, terus split.
Jadi
Boleh.
gini ya 100 25 segitu 5 square
5 square, terus 4, 2
2
square.
square.
Boleh
Oke.
juga.
Gini
Boleh
ya
juga.
bisa. Oke.
Boleh. Yang penting kamu senang. Oke,
Oke.
sekarang split 6 ya. Split 6 ya. Come on.
6 2 3.
Oke, sekarang coba kamu kerjakan.
Nanti 2 kali 5 pangkat 3 2 pangkat 4 kali 3 kali 5 pangkat 2 dengan 2 kali eh ini kalau kayak gini berarti eh 2 pangkat 2 kali 3 kali 5 pangkat 2 4 kali salah 1 3 kali 3. Gini kan
Eh, tunggu. Tapi, sorry. Ini supaya lebih bagus aja, ini harus ditaruh ya. Taruh di sini, supaya nggak
iya
kebingungan. Ya, good. Jadi ini kelihatannya benar. Terus kan kamu dapat angka. Nah, sekarang kamu ngetesnya gimana?
ya kan yang tadi berarti
Nah, finish it by testing it.
2 kali 1 kali 5 pangkat 2 50. Ini aja isi F 50 kasih M 2 pangkat 4 kali 3 kali 5 pangkat 3 6.000. Ini kan?
Kira-kira tesnya, oh LCM itu nggak mungkin 600. LCM itu multiple. Mungkin nggak 600 itu multiple dari 1.200. Itu kan nggak masuk akal.
Iya,
Coba cek
iya.
lagi. Coba pencet kalkulator deh. Kalkulator yang salah ini. Kamu kalkulator ada yang salah.
2
Nggak mungkin
kali
itu 600. Itu
2
2
kali
pangkat 4. Push. Itu 2
ya
pangkat
2
4.
pangkat 4 kali 3 kali 5 pangkat 3. Oh, 600.
Iya.
Sorry.
Nggak mungkin 600. Itu angkanya gede banget.
6.000.
Oke. Ya, nah itu
50
lebih masuk akal. Nah, sekarang
ke
kamu cek.
sini. Eh, ya bener kan. Ini ke sini, ini ke sini, ini ke sini. Berarti 250 bagi 50 lah gitu, 5. Berarti ini 5. Berarti 12.100 kali 5 sama dengan 600. Nah, 6.000 bagi 250 5750. Oke. Empat. Oke, benar berarti.
Kira-kira begitulah. Kira-kira begitu.
Ah,
Yes.
ya oke
Besok
lah.
kita akan masuk ke soal exam yang lebih rumit lah dari ini ya. Kadang-kadang dia kasih yang lebih rumit. Aku bakal kasih lihat soal cerita yang
Oh iya,
apa?
soal cerita-cerita itu kok.
Nah, itu
Itu
kan
agak sulit tuh.
nilainya tinggi, tapi begitu
Hmm.
kamu ngerti, ya kamu pasti dapet soal. Pasti kamu dapet.
Oke,
Oke. Jadi buat hari ini kamu belajarnya cuma ini karena kamu telat. Minggu
ya,
depan jangan telat.
oke.
Good job, Richard. I will see you next week.
See you next week. Bye bye. Thank you.